Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you folks doing? Welcome here. Welcome to another edition here of Smackdown on Friday. I'm your host, Conman167. It's good to see you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far, and I hope you're ready for a nice little Friday episode of, WWE. Smackdown has been the best show over the last little bit. It's really hard to argue. I believe it's the best show in wrestling right now. Roman Reigns firing on all cylinders. We got ourselves, obviously, the fallout of WrestleMania that we're going to continue to look into. Maybe Cesaro up against Roman Reigns. A bunch of stuff, guys, that could go down here tonight. So I'm looking forward to the show, and I hope you are as well. But let's jump right into this thing before we get too far into the show, because it is time for your Conman Certified roll call. So who do we got in here today? We got Kakapopo. How you doing, my friend? We got Ahmed Smiles. Welcome to the stream. We got Brian Schaefer up in here. We got Robbie. Nice to see you. We got Raul Kapar. Welcome to the stream. We got Clive Wilson up in here. We got Freddie Guap. How you doing, man? We got Kevin Langoff. Lemon Sharaf. How you doing? We got ourselves Cole Mario. Ross Blocks is in here. We got Thomas Noble. Nice to see you. We got Justin Evilizer. We got Trey Lucado in here. We have King of Fate. Nice to see you. Big Tiger is in here. We got Alexander Harbula. We got Eric. Eric Travis. Yeah, I believe I pronounced that. Yeah, that's good. There. How you doing there, Eric Travis? We got Salik up in here. We got Blake Lewis. We have Aled Thomas, Mr. Tournicane. We got Wacky Warrior, Cowboy 420. How you doing? We got Samuel Vlogs, Sean Jaggers. And let's give one final shout out to El Castador, Damian Priest. All right, my friends, here we go. You know the way that this show works. Basically, what we do for the first about 20 minutes of the show is we take your guys' live calls. So if you would like to join into the live call area, all you got to do is go on down into the description below, and you will be able to find our Discord server. This is really tiny for some reason. I don't know why this is so small all of a sudden. Let me try to fix this. But join our Discord server, okay? And it will look a little something like this. There we go. So when you join the Discord server, all you got to do is head on down to the rules section. You got to agree to the rules, okay? I know. You got to agree to rules. There's rules in this server as well. Yes, there's rules, my friends. But you got to agree to them, and it basically gives you access to the entire server. And look at all the wonderful people already in the live call wait room. We got 22 out of 30 slots filled, so get your ass in there, my friends. Maybe you got a chance to get a call with yours truly. All right, everybody, let's jump into this thing. Bang, 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 bang. All right, there's that lovely air horn that we got on the channel now. And let's do this thing. So who are we going to call first today? We got a little bit to talk about. SmackDown has some stuff announced, not a ton. Basically, all that is announced here tonight is Apollo Crews is set to defend his Intercontinental title. Once again, that is the Intercontinental title. So I guess we're mostly going to focus on the idea of who is going to be challenging Apollo Crews for the IC title. So that's what we're going to focus on. Get your calls in here, my friends. Join our Discord server. But starting off the show, I'm going to talk to Kevin Langoff, all right? So let's get talking to Kevin Langoff to start the show off. And then after that, we are going to talk to Ross Blocks, okay? So we're going to talk to Kevin Langoff and then Ross Blocks. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, man?
Pretty good. Can you hear me?
I can. Loud and clear, my friend. How you doing this Friday?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm really looking forward to the show. How about you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely looking forward to it.
We really don't have... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Especially live streaming with you, man. It's always a pleasure.
Oh, it's a pleasure having you on the call, man. It's always great to talk to you. Tonight, we really don't have much announced. We got ourselves who is left to challenge the head of the table, so maybe something with Cesaro and Roman Reigns tonight. And we got Apollo Crews set to defend his Intercontinental title. So I think the first thing I have to ask you, man, is who do you think is going to challenge Apollo Crews for the title?
I have no clue, man.
Do you want to throw some names out potentially, and we can discuss who could be a good idea?
Oh, I mean, maybe Big E gets a rematch.
Okay, Big E versus Apollo.
Coming right.
What about a Buddy Murphy? Would that interest you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I love some Buddy Murphy.
I'm gonna put my pick there. If I had to be a betting man, I don't know why, but I feel like Murphy's gonna get a chance tonight.
That'd be awesome, man. That'd be awesome.
If you had to pick one randomly off the roster, is there anybody that you'd love to see get the chance?
Ooh, I would have to really think of that one.
I know I'm putting you on the spot a little bit.
Yeah,
sorry, man.
Yeah, but what I really wanted, if I don't know if you have a second if I could tell you about some cool
Absolutely.
things
Would
at
love to hear it.
WrestleMania.
Would love to hear about your WrestleMania experience. But before we get into that, just want to give the chat a little backstory. Kevin was at WrestleMania this year, guys, so he's got stories for us. So, Kevin, the floor is yours.
Yeah, so it was first time I ever went to a live event in my whole life. Went with my daughter, and it was super cool. Like as soon as I walked to the second level, all you hear is woo chants. The woo
Oh.
chants did not stop at all. Like even through that rain delay, which I didn't hear is like in the concourse area, we were just chanting like crazy, bro.
So,
And my daughter's there, and a Cena chant started,
that's
and
so cool.
she likes Cena. So she's all looking at me like, "What do you mean Cena sucks? Let's
were
go,
you, were you a part of
Cena.
the Were you a
Cena
part of the
sucks."
Cena sucks chant? Were you joining
Oh
in on the?
yeah,
Yeah,
oh
man.
yeah. We all. It was about a 20-second thing, but it was awesome. And there was a DMX chants that you didn't hear. All kinds of cool chants going on.
Jeez, that must have been such a cool experience. I saw the photos that you were sending us. The coolest one for me, I don't know about you if you had a favorite photo, but was seeing the "Let Me In" with the drones. That photo that you took was amazing.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty cool. Crazy story about me. I have a fear of heights, but like walking all the way to the upper deck, I didn't care.
It
I
was
was
just
there for it.
you're there, you're
Yeah.
taking it all in. So what was that like being in a pandemic era WrestleMania crowd? Because obviously, like you said, this was your first live event, so you don't really have a WrestleMania to compare it to. But what was that like for you? What did it feel like? Did it feel like you were at home again? Like, are we starting to turn the page? Did it feel really good being there?
Yeah. I mean, like honestly, like I said, even in the concourse area and the fans, it was an open roof, so you guys at home probably didn't hear a lot of things going on. Like for instance, when Vince first came out, huge thank you Vince chants, and for
Oh,
like a couple seconds, all that Vince heat was just gone, and we were all like, yes, thank you Vince, for this WrestleMania. So
that
that
was
was awesome.
cool. That was cool. And what were the paper cardboard cutouts like? Was it cool to see them in the stands, or what did you think about those?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, I was in the upper deck, so in the upper deck there weren't any paper
Oh,
cutouts, and
okay.
I actually didn't learn till later to watching WrestleMania on the network that most of the time the whole upper deck had the WrestleMania logo, so most times you couldn't see us there.
Interesting. I didn't know about that. Well, now
Yeah,
we know.
yeah,
Well,
yep,
now we know.
yep,
And the
yep.
last question for you, my man, here before I give you one more story to tell is like when you're in the con whatever they're called, like the backstage area.
Concourse
Yeah, thank
area.
you. That's the word.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
what was that like with the rain delay? Because you were obviously ushered out of your seats. So what was that like
yep.
with the rain delay?
I mean, people were getting food. We were just chilling. People were still chanting. I mean, there's just like you got you got to understand. I mean, Vince came out. It was a huge pop, and then I forget the lady came out and sang. And then honestly, I see on the screen it said for everyone to go to the concourse area.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Yo, is this an April Fool's joke or something?" No, and yeah, so people were just chanting, and I've seen a couple people dressed up as full-fledged fiends. I was
Nice.
like, "Yo, Bray!" Oh, damn, that's a fan, bro. Damn it.
Can you imagine if he was just lurking backstage during the weather delay, just like, hey guys, what's up? I'm the Fiend.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, it was cool, man. It was like such a good experience.
Oh,
I
that's
even
so
remembered
awesome.
like I was trying to get my daughter into the Fiend story because she didn't know nothing about it,
Hmm.
and so she popped for when Alexa came out, and then when like the Fiend came out of that hallway, we just looked at each other like, "Holy sh!"
How
It was just a cool. It was a
it was
cool
amazing. It
entrance,
must have been
man.
amazing. And what did you think when they were setting up the box at ringside? Like, you must have seen that all happen right in front of your eyes.
Honestly, I didn't even see the box.
No way, really?
I, I did not see the box until like, yeah, because I'm way up, man. I'm looking
Right.
at the big screen. The screens were huge. And, I seen the whole part where he came out the hall, you know,
Hmm.
and then we kind of seen the box.
Neat.
And
So,
I was
wow,
like,
they did such a good job of drawing your attention away from whatever was going on with the box that you didn't even notice it. That's actually
I,
amazing.
yeah, I totally didn't notice it. And just to clear the air too about the whole fame thing, like
Hmm.
we were totally into it, man. Like
Okay.
we were just like the ending. I don't think people were so shocked that Randy won, but like I think the ending we were all like, we thought something else was gonna happen.
Yeah, when the lights went off,
You know what
I
I
could
mean?
see how you guys were thinking there might have been something a little more, and then it being a little bit of a disappointment, right?
Yeah, that's all it was, really. I mean, because people were like, "Oh, the match wasn't good." No, like people were into the match. Everybody wanted the Fiend to win.
Hmm.
Like
And I think
you
that's
can
why
even,
people were a little upset, right? Because they wanted the Fiend to win.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. And you could even see when like the Fiend was going to try to punt kick Grandy, and he
Hmm.
moved out the way. People were like booing that
True.
situation.
How was the red lights?
The red lights, I couldn't notice.
No. Okay.
I couldn't notice. I mean, I'm so high up that a lot of times you're just looking at the big screen. Sometimes you're looking down to the ring
Hmm.
and whatnot.
Fair enough.
It
Fair
was
enough.
it was it was great.
That's
I
awesome,
remember
man.
my last story. My last story would be like when the girls main evented and stuff.
Mhm. I want to
There
hear
was some
about that.
decent,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, there's some decent chants going on too. I wouldn't say it was like the biggest, hottest chants through the weekend, but I heard some guy he was trying to start some kind of like, "Why is this the main event?" type chant, and he just got
Ah,
shut down.
good. Good.
It just got shut down. I
God,
was like,
some people, eh? Get out of here.
yeah, I mean, that was I love that main event,
It was
I really did.
it really was an amazing main event, and I think you should be extremely honored that you got to see those two women put on a historic main event in the night one of WrestleMania because they truly tore the house down. I thought it delivered, and it must have been amazing to see that reaction for Bianca Belair at the very end. One last thing, man. I know I've asked you a lot of questions, and I don't mean to hound you like this,
Yep.
but
Go ahead.
could you hear the hair whip from where you were sitting? Was it that loud?
Yeah, so
Oh,
I'm in the upper deck about halfway up. So I'm not all the way up on the upper deck. But yeah, you could hear that throughout the entire stadium. Like legit, bro. It was pretty insane, man.
it was an
It was pretty
amazing
insane.
end, and I'm so happy to hear that you could hear it on the top deck because that makes it even more amazing. Dude, I love talking to you, but we're going to have to get on to another caller. But seriously, man, it was amazing hearing your WrestleMania stories, and I hope you enjoy SmackDown tonight.
Thank you so much, Con. Appreciate you.
Have a wonderful time, man. We'll see you later.
You too, man.
Bye-bye. All right, guys, let's get on to Ross Blocks now. I know that was a little bit of a lengthy conversation, but I've been wanting to talk to Kevin Langoff since he came back from WrestleMania. He's got some cool stories, and I'm sure he's got some more for us in the future. So, Kevin, we'll be down to hear some more WrestleMania stories from you in the future. We got ourselves Ross Blocks up here, so let's get to Ross, and then after him, we are going to get to Peyton Cash, okay, everybody? So, Ross Blocks and Peyton Cash. Hey, Ross, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, Con. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Nice to speak to you again.
Yep.
So tonight with SmackDown, what do you think about the show? There's really not much announced.
Yeah, and I didn't really expect not much from SmackDown other than the only thing they announced was Apollo defending his IC title, which is surprising to me.
Do you have a thought as to who's going to face him for the IC title?
You made a good point about possibly having it be Murphy challenging for the title because he hasn't been doing anything as of recent on the roster.
So you leaning that way as well?
Yeah, and Big E could also potentially ask for a rematch, or it could potentially be Nakamura again.
Yeah, they could do Nakamura for sure. And I don't think they're going to do Aleister Black yet. I think something tells me they got something planned with him. I truly
They
believe
probably
that.
have something big for him.
At least I'm hoping. I'm an Aleister Black mark. I know I am. So I'm hoping that that's going to be a thing. But yeah, if it's not going to be, let's say, Murphy or Big E or Shinsuke, is there anybody on the roster that you'd like to see get a major opportunity against Apollo here?
Not anyone on the roster that I can think of at the moment.
Okay. What about, and I'm just going to throw this out here, what about a Roderick Strong? Could you see him making his debut in a losing effort to Apollo?
Ooh, I actually think that could work out pretty well, to be honest.
The only thing I would be afraid of is if they present him as a heel or a face, because I feel like naturally Roderick Strong comes off as a heel when he first debuts, and then he wins you over as a face. So that might be a little difficult, but that could be the option they go with as well.
Yeah, maybe kind of have him in the middle. Don't really have him put as like full face or full heel yet. Just probably have him like in the bit of a tweener section, probably starting off.
Yep, that could work. And if you have Marina Shafir by his side, because I believe they're going to get called up together, if you have Marina Shafir by his side, that could be a cool way to introduce them, but not establish them as a heel or face act right away. Just a nice way to introduce them to the audience. Last week we saw Rey Mysterio defeat Otis. Do you think we see anything continue with that type of storyline?
Possibly. We might potentially get maybe Chad Gable versus Dominic.
Mm-hmm. And if you were a betting man, and I think I know the answer for this one, who would you have win that match if that did happen?
I'm going to be honest. I'm probably going to lean towards Dominic Mysterio.
Ooh, big win for Dom if that were to happen.
Yeah.
Huge. But the floor is yours, my friend. Anything else you'd like to talk about before we get to the next caller?
2 things. First up, this was confirmed earlier by WWE. WrestleMania Backlash, Bianca Belair defends her women's championship against Bayley.
Mm-hmm. Insane that that's going down. Do you like that just was announced out of the blue?
It's definitely got a good storyline because Sasha Banks does have history with these two, and she's definitely probably going to get involved in some sort of way with the storyline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that could be good, for sure. The match itself will be fine. We've seen them face each other before. It was good chemistry back then. We'll just see what the story is that plays out from it, because I feel like this has got to kickstart the next level of the story, right, for Bianca Belair.
Yeah, and Bayley's tweet responding was so funny too. She replied saying, "Ha ha ha, that was easier than Rhea challenging Asuka. Thanks, internet."
Oh, that's awesome. Such a heel.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the second thing, my man?
I might have sent you a surprise on Twitter if you mind checking it out.
Let's take a look. Worldwide hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Is that my face on tight? You jerk butt. I am never gonna pull Twitter open again.
I had another GIF, but instead I put your face on Seth Rollins.
Oh no, that might be even scarier. I don't know. Oh, dude.
It's your choice if you want to see it or not.
Well, you might as well send us. I'm sure I can pull it up at some point during the stream. Now I'm afraid, but we'll have to give some people nightmares.
All right.
All right, buddy. It was wonderful talking to you. We're going to get on to our next caller. Enjoy the show tonight.
You too. I'll see you then.
See you good. See you later, bud. See ya.
See you.
Holy moly. Did you hear the words come out of my mouth right there? See you later, good. See you later, bud. Bye. What the frick was that? All right. Anyways, we got ourselves Peyton Cash coming up next here. So let's get to Peyton. And then I've got a little bit of news that we got to talk about here. That Bianca Belair and Bayley match was one of the things that we were going to talk about. Let's get to Peyton Cash, though. Hey, Peyton, how you doing, man? Hey, Peyton, how's it going, buddy? Peyton Cash, you're on the air. Hello, I can hear you.
What the fuck? What the hell? Am I live?
You're alive. Yeah, you're live. What's up, buddy?
I completely passed out. Hi, everyone. What's up?
Oh, what? You were sleeping.
Listen, okay? It's been an exhausting week for me, and I haven't gotten one, and I repeat, one good sleep. So relax, all right?
I just played you the sad trombone. I hope you know that, because
man,
so world's smallest violin over here. Oh, you're sleepy.
How are you, man?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing? Tonight, Smackdown, man. The floor is yours. What would you like to talk about?
Oh boy. Well, at least this gives me some content before tomorrow, because me and the boys from Wrestle Arc, we got a lot to cover, because we got Reigns and Paul Heyman again. Hopefully we got some more rivalry between Ray, Otis, and because I think most people just hate that storyline, and I love it.
Which one? Sorry, the Ray and Otis?
Ray and Otis, yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I think it's a solid mid-card tag team type of story. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. Probably has some more stuff to do with Cesaro and stuff, because they're probably pushing him a bit as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably going down in that direction. But I'm going to ask you the question that most people have been answering throughout the show so far. Apollo Crews defending his IC title. Who do you think against?
Oh boy. That's gonna be oh, I don't know yet. I don't know if Big E's gonna have another shot, but if that's the case, it needs to be I don't know yet. We'll probably see because we got a while before Backlash happens. So I'd say either Big E again. If not, might be some sort of baby face that is gonna be happening.
Okay, so without actually making your guess as to who it is going to be, who do you think you would like to see face off against Apollo?
God. God damn me with these questions, dude.
I know, man. When you call the show, you can't be sleepy. You got to be on your feet, ready to go.
Shush! Stay over there. I would say Biggie again, but if it happens, it happens.
Okay, so Biggie is Peyton Cash's choice, and we'll see if that does end up happening here tonight, my man. But before we let you go, you got one last thing here, my man. Anything else you'd like to say?
I am coming for those titles, Wolfpack. You know it for well. You know it for well. Me and Solomon are coming for you too.
Ooh.
You can trust me on that. Bye, everyone.
Words from Peyton Cash. All right, and he leaves. That's a good way to go. A message being sent to the tag team champions of the CMU, the Wolfpack, and the Convicts, possibly closing in on a matchup in the future. All right, guys, here we go. That is our pre-show. We only got time for 3 callers there, but they're good callers. Oh, they're good callers. I love good conversations like that. I will try next week, my friends. So what we're trying to do is every other week, we're trying to alternate back and forth between callers that have never really called into the show and experienced callers, ones that we know have really good conversations and could provide a cool pre-show. So I thought that those 3 callers there had a pretty good conversation, if you will, except for Peyton Cash, who was freaking sleeping. Come on, Peyton. All right. So, everybody.
My friends, while WrestleMania has come and gone, the manic energy coming off Charlotte Flair has no indication of disappearing.
Why is this so low?
The title picture at the show of shows, a frustrated Flair returned 2 weeks ago to physically put New Rollins.
God, that sounds horrible.
Empress Asuka in their place, proving
Big Tiger just said, no offense to Peyton, he's a cool dude. How would you be offending him? It's like, no offense, you're awesome. What? What? Like, all right, sure. Okay, my friends, we got ourselves a donation over here. We got Luck7 dropping a 45 bomb. What a way to start things off. Thank you so much there, Mr. Luck7. I appreciate it, buddy. We're going to get this rolling here in just a second. I got to fix a few things before we do. The stream is going off the hook. Let's go. Yes, it is, my man. That freaking air horn is going to either drive you guys insane or it's going to make you love me even more. I'm not sure which one it is yet, but we're still rolling with that air horn. Let's disable our text-to-speech for just super chats. There we go. And I think the stream is all set to go. So, my friends, we're going to get going with a little poll asking you guys, are you excited for the show tonight? Then we've got some news that we have to cover. Yes, Conman is going to try to get back into recapping the news in the world of pro wrestling with you guys towards the start of the show. I know that a lot of you have been asking for that over a little period, getting back to the idea of what we did with Hold the Rope, HTR, reviewing the news in the world of wrestling, but we're moving that kind of from what was completely a separate show to this show towards the start. So hopefully it will run very smoothly, and hopefully we can get to most wrestling news for you guys. But who will win? No, it's are you excited for Raw, SmackDown, whatever the show is? Are you pumped for SmackDown? It's either yes or it's going to be no. So yes or no is the question I'm asking you guys. or the answer to the question I'm asking you. Man, this is not going good. Conman be messing up his words, but it doesn't matter. Vote yes, vote no. Are you pumped for SmackDown here tonight? And let's get going here with the news in the world of wrestling. So we will get to some more donations in just a second. Thank you guys so much. I do want to get to the news first. So if you guys missed the news, there was something with Mickie James that happened, and I want to pull this up on my Twitter here. Couple things. So first up here is the Mickie James story. If you guys missed it, Mickie James was recently released by the WWE, a legend of the business. You know, Mickie James, one of the best women's storylines of all time against Trish Stratus going into WrestleMania, all that stuff. Mickie James, an absolute legend. She was sent her items, and apparently this has been a thing inside of WWE for God knows how long at this point. She was sent her items left over from her run in the WWE in a trash bag with a nice green sticky tape thingy, whatever you want to call it, right there with the name Mickie wrote on it. Yeah, that's how WWE treats their ex-employees, by firing them and then sending their stuff in a garbage bag. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, when Mickie James posted that to social media, all hell broke loose. A lot of people actually came to the forefront and said to Twitter, I guess you can say, to us, the fans, that this isn't the first time this happened. This is a thing that's been going on for years and years and years and years and years. She also made a video about it. There's language in it that I'm not looking to throw it to you guys, but if you want to catch the video, you can. I believe it's on Twitter. But essentially, this has been happening for a long period of time. It is extremely messed up. Not only is it messed up because it's a billion-dollar corporation sending people's stuff that they just fired in a garbage bag, but it's also the human decency part of it, right? There is no respect for these wrestlers once they are cut away from WWE. It is proven time and time again that they've essentially just been used by the WWE to make them money, and when they're done making them money, they literally treat them like trash, and that is a grade A example. So apparently Mark Carrano has been the scapegoat for this, whether you like to believe it or not, that it was just essentially Mark Carrano behind it. I don't believe it. I think there's a lot of people behind this. I think that this is a full, well-known thing happening inside of WWE, but Mark Carrano has become the scapegoat for it. I don't like who Mark Carrano is. I think he's a trash human being. I do not like how he's treated talent, and there's a reason why that cold, heartless son of a bitch has been in charge of releasing people for God knows how long. He got his axe, he got his due, and it sounds like his justice is coming to him here. So he looks like he is going to be stripped of all his responsibilities. Whether he is going to be fired or not, we still are not exactly aware. But let's read this article here from Fightful. So, says WWE has undergone some changes at the corporate level over the last number of days. Fightful can confirm that Dan Engler has moved on from his role as senior manager in the talent relations department. This happened on Tuesday, April 20th. Engler has been with the WWE since June 2013 and will continue to serve as a referee on Monday night. So that guy has his senior manager in the talent relations role stripped, meaning talent relations, garbage bag. The first domino fell. Furthermore, we have learned that Joe Villa, not sure how to pronounce his last name, Villa, something like that, Villa, is no longer with the WWE. He was the manager of publicity and corporate communications, a position he held for over 8 years. In that role, he was responsible for communications for WWE live events, placed talent and the company in national media outlets, and played a part in NXT and SmackDown launches on the USA Network and Fox, respectively. So he was a pretty important guy backstage, and he is gone from his position. What's the reasoning? Who knows? It might be the trash bag. PW Insider is also reporting that Nicole Zioli, WWE's director of talent relations for over the past 3 years, is no longer with the company. I wonder why. This ends nearly a 12-year tenure that began in December of 2009. It was also being reported by PW Insider that Chief Marketing and Communications Officer Brian Flynn and Vice President of Communications Mead Rust have also been released by the company. I wonder why. You know what I mean? The domino fell on this trash bag incident, and it seems like WWE is cleaning house. In March, it was reported that John Laurinaitis was back as WWE's head of talent relations. He previously held the role from 2004 to 2012. He replaced Jim Ross in 2004, but stepped down in 2012 to work as an agent and producer. And it looks like his new role is now specified as the general manager talent. I don't know what that means, but he's stepped up back inside the world of wrestling. PW Insider also states that longtime referee John Cone is no longer working in talent relations department as a senior manager. They note, however, Cone will continue in WWE as a referee. However, we also have some updates with that right here. Report John Cone is to remain the senior manager of WWE talent relations, so it doesn't look like he is getting the axe here. Seems like a lot of people have fought for his job, especially being Mick Foley. So Mick Foley released a tweet basically backing him with that. So John Cone looks like he's still going to remain with the company. Mark Carrano is out after being blamed for the Mickie James trash bag incident, and so it looks like they're scapegoating him, but they're also having a bunch of other dominoes fall as a result here inside of the world of wrestling. This follows shortly after WWE released 10 superstars in Samoa Joe, Mickie James, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, Chelsea Green, Mojo Rawley, Tucker, Kalisto, Wesley Blake, and Bo Dallas. So all those superstars were gone, and it looks like this is the next domino that falls in WWE trying to clean up their business. I think the front office moving on from that when clearly talent relations are at an all-time low, one of the smarter moves WWE could have done. Sure, it might once again just be trying to fix a problem with a Band-Aid. I don't know, but this might be a good step for WWE, moving on from a lot of the officials backstage, getting fresh individuals into there. So that's the major news right there with the talent in the front office being released. We have a report here also that might have led to Kalisto's release. Kalisto wanted out of the Lucha House Party. He was unhappy in the group, in the stable, and towards the back end of the run with the Lucha House Party, which is obviously why Kalisto eventually split from the Lucha House Party. So, report from Dave Meltzer in the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter reports that Kalisto was not happy about being a part of the act and how the trio was booked, and reportedly the split of the group was moved to pacify the former United States champion. All right. And since then, Kalisto has been released, so there's that. Some news with Steve Mongo McMichael, if you guys recognize that name from WCW. Prayers and thoughts with his family and, of course, himself. He is fighting ALS. So if you guys wish to pass your kind wishes over to the family over there for Steve Mongo McMichael, hopefully he'll be all right. Hopefully he'll be able to beat this thing in some way, shape, or form. NWA is also returning to pay-per-view in June. So June 6, 2021, the National Wrestling Alliance is back, everybody. So they are going to be putting on the event When Our Shadows Fall. So it's going to feature superstars like Nick Aldis, Chris Adonis, Serena Deeb, Thunder Rosa, and more. So that takes place once again June 6th at 4 p.m. EST. So there we go, everybody. That is the news in the world of wrestling. I hope that catches you all up. I appreciate your support. And now let's get to the show, everybody. It's time for SmackDown. Are you excited? Do either vote yes, vote no right here in the live chat. And we're starting things off with Cesaro. Boom! Get it, everybody. Double fists in the air for Cesaro. Just give me the double fist like this. This is Cesaro. And he's in the ring. Let's see what the Swiss Superman has to say. Oh, Seth. Mr. Burn It Down with his new theme song that we heard, I believe, last week, correct? But here comes Sethy Poo. Daddy Drip not dripped out tonight. And Pat McAfee's back on commentary. I liked Pat McAfee last week. What did you guys think about Pat McAfee last week? Thumbs up, thumbs down, fist emoji in the live chat.
Is the man of the hour, Cesaro! Give it up, Thunderdome! Oh, no, look. Cesaro, in all sincerity, I came out here to congratulate you. Oh, I wanted to congratulate you because you did it. You finally did it. You reached and fulfilled your potential. And do you know why? You know why, right? You know why you were able to finally fulfill your potential.
Seth, you going to take credit for it?
It's because you were in the ring
with me
at WrestleMania with me.
There it is.
With Seth
There's the heel taking
freaking
credit for him.
Rollins, the new Mr. WrestleMania. And I took you from way down here. And I gave you the performance, the night of your life. And I brought you all the way to the promised land. Where's my thanks? Where's my thanks? Where's my adulation? Because I haven't heard anything. What I have heard from you, however, is that you plan to be moving on from me.
Oh,
Now you've got
are
your
we not
sights
done
set
yet?
on the Universal Championship. Are you kidding me? I said it last week. I'll say it again. This isn't over. Because nothing is over until I say that it's over.
All right.
Let me tell you something about WrestleMania.
Oh my God, no.
If Mother
They literally,
Nature
guys, they
and
literally have an
God
Instagram
himself
patch with
has
Cesaro's name
converged
tag
to
on it,
create
on
a
his
rain
little
delay that threw me
pelt,
way
you know,
off
pack right
my
here.
game.
And
You wouldn't have stood
it's
a
falling
chance
off.
because all things
It's
being
literally got the
fair,
Instagram
all
logo.
things being
I'm gonna see if we can find it for you.
Cesaro,
I'm gonna see if we
on
can find it
my
for you, okay?
Worst day
Flip back to Cesaro.
and on your best,
There, look.
you couldn't beat me.
What the frick? There it is.
that true?
There it
Well,
is.
let me
Look.
ask you, are you having
WWE
a good
Cesaro.
day?
Follow it.
Because I'm having a great day. And you know what would make my day even better? If you would step in here so I can prove to you I can beat you tonight, right here, right now.
Oh, really? Is that a challenge? All right.
Are we gonna get the
You know
match here
what?
tonight?
Maybe I should use tonight as an opportunity to teach you a lesson.
All right. Let's get it. Oh, main event Jay? Jay. What are you doing here?
You better listen to this, man. He got points.
He got
You
points.
challenged the head of the table, Roman Reigns. And what he do to you? Brush you right off? Huh? Because you can't beat him. You don't deserve to be in the same ring with him. You can't beat Roman. You can't beat me. You can't beat Seth again. My family disrespected you. And I'm going to do the same damn thing to you. You ain't get the message last week, but I'm going to show you tonight.
Hey, look. You go in there like this by yourself. He's got the high ground. Listen to me.
He's got the high ground.
We surround
It's
him.
over, Anakin.
I give you the sign.
I got the
We
high
strike.
ground.
We teach him a lesson.
All right, I'm going to rock with you. I'm going to rock with you.
You go that way. I'll go this way. You watch me. You watch
I
me.
go
All
right.
right?
Yeet.
Well, it appears that Rollins and Uso are going to circle.
All right, they're gonna circle the ring.
Sharks circling their prey right now.
Uh-oh.
No man's land.
Oh, here comes Brian. Here we go. Get the yes chance. Yes. Here we go. DB on his way down to the ring to save Cesaro. Are we gonna get ourselves a nice little tag team match in the main event? Brian and Cesaro versus Rollins and Jay? That could be a good main event. I might be down to see that. Brian saving his buddy Cesaro. We got to be getting close to the end of the run for Daniel Bryan, though. I hate to say it. I feel like Brian might be done soon.
Where are you guys going? Where are you guys going? Oh, I get it. You guys didn't actually come out for the reasons that you said you did. I know why Cesaro came out. He came out because he wants a Universal Championship match against Roman Reigns. Right?
Yeah, where is Edge? Yeah,
Seth,
where's
You
Edge?
came out because you are embarrassed and upset that Cesaro beat you at WrestleMania. That's why I came out here. Jay, you came out probably because Roman just told you to. I came out. Why did I come out? What was I doing out here? What? Oh, that's right. I came out here to make sure Cesaro finally gets what he deserves.
Oh, is Brian gonna push alongside of Cesaro? Man, they're really going in on Cesaro.
No, and see, there's a reason why I haven't done this for you, Seth, or you, Jay. I don't need you to do this. And it's because I have an infinite amount of respect for Cesaro.
Yeah,
Why?
Brian.
Because he's worked harder than everybody. He's worked harder than me. He's
Brian
worked harder
putting
than
him
you.
over.
He's worked harder than Jay. He has certainly worked harder than Roman. In fact, the only reason why Roman's where he is today is because of family connections. And this guy hasn't gotten one break his entire career for the Universal Championship.
It's accurate.
Oh,
harder than everybody, right?
You don't like it.
No, I don't like that.
So what happens now? Are you guys gonna come out here and fight us? Because I just made some very derogatory statements about both of you. Oh, probably not. Wait a second. Is Roman gonna come out and accept the
probably
Universal
not.
Championship challenge from Cesaro?
Probably
is Roman
not.
Gonna come out? Oh,
No, doesn't look like it.
Probably not. He doesn't like to wrestle. Yeah, he doesn't really like to fight. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. Roman's gonna come out, and the three of you are gonna try to attack us and beat us to a pulp.
That's where I would love for Roman's music
Well,
just to
three
hit, just
guys
like that. Hey,
are
C
gonna
Wrestling, how you
attack
doing, buddy?
us. There's nobody I'd rather stand beside than Cesaro. So anybody who wants to fight, come on out.
All right, let's bring it.
I told you I didn't come out here for a fight. I don't know what his business is. I don't know what
Yeah! Oh, yeah. They actually did it, too. They actually did it. Here comes Roman. Wait, is Roman even going to be here, though? Yes, he is. Roman Reigns. See Wrestling, you're one dedicated fan, my man. I mean, at least it's SmackDown tonight. At least you know it's a really... You're going to get a good show. So, trying to figure out who's speaking more facts. Daniel Bryan? Jey Uso? Seth Rollins? Who do you think? I'm going to say Daniel Bryan speaking the most facts. Here's Roman Reigns.
DB, you out here talking about hard work? Come
Realize
on,
how
man.
Seth and Roman aren't
You should be
standing
talking
side by
about that
side?
work I put on you at WrestleMania. And the sad thing is, I told you what was going to happen.
I think Roman's going to
slightly
slightly send a jab
Smash
towards
him.
Rollins.
stack them, pin them, 1, 2, 3. Look. I say it, they print it, right? And look at the picture. Look at the graphic. You're the guy on the bottom.
Oh.
He's the bottom. That means you're a loser. And the fact, Cesaro, the fact that you're letting this loser talk for you, that means you're a loser.
Wow.
But you
A
guys,
couple
you're
of
not-
losers.
You're not losers to everybody. Everybody else, you're legit. But to me, to the tribal chief, you're losers. You're top tier losers. You're main event losers.
Main event losers.
You're a WrestleMania main event loser.
Oh my God, main event losers? What?
But Cesaro, you're like a casino loser. You're a loser with bad luck.
Oh.
Brian, we don't feel bad for you, man. You're just a stupid loser.
Oh.
Because you're out here running your mouth. You're out here talking smack when you're surrounded by people who want to whoop your ass.
Shit. Oh my God. Whoa. What a line. What a line by Roman Reigns. Holy. Are we going to get the tag match now? And Rollins can't believe what just happened. He's like, wait, he left? Rollins thought he was going to have Roman Reigns help him fight. But now it looks like we're just going to get a 2-on-2 match. So something happened with Seth Rollins there. Interesting. That was a great promo from Roman Reigns. Great promo from Daniel Bryan. Great promo from... I mean, Jay was a little off. Literally, all around. What a fun segment.
WWE champion Bobby Lashley defends his title once again against the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre.
Cannabot says, you mean what a line by the person that wrote that line for Roman? No, I meant what a line by Roman Reigns. It was the things that exited his mouth was his words. and his delivery, and he memorized it. He didn't butcher it. The writers just wrote it. Doesn't matter if a writer writes the best line in the world. If the actor, the performer, does not deliver on it, line means nothing. Roman Reigns delivered. What a line by Roman Reigns. Oh, we got ourselves some donations, so let's get around to them right now. Yes, 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 some donos. And first up here today, oh, baby. We got ourselves lucky. Oh, good God, I just remembered what 45 means. I just remembered what 45 means.
I'll have to go. Lucha, 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 lucha.
There you go. I freaking did the freaking Macarena. Good God. Good God almighty. All right. So we got ourselves Raul Kapar over here dropping his 5-bomb. Thank you so much there, my man. I appreciate that, and we'll get around to that in just a sec. Boom. So... Macarena. How do you not know what the Macarena is? Hey, Macarena. Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Hiya! Macarena. Hey, Macarena. Like, come on, man. You gotta know it. You gotta know it. All right. We got the 5-bomb over here, but before we get to that, we got ourselves a new boss, and his name is Luck7. So, Luck, you have become a 11-time boss battle champion. Oh, pushing up.
That's why Michelin develops tires that help limit CO2 emissions.
Look up the pronunciation of Macarena.
Michelin.
Hey, Macarena.
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Macarena.
Macarena. Do I have to pull this up for you, Ghostface, because you're gonna derail the whole stream chat?
Macarena.
Yeah, Macarena. Hey, Macarena. All right, there we go. So, we got ourselves a match going on here between Cesaro and Daniel Bryan. Cesaro versus Cesaro and Daniel Bryan on the same team. Versus Jey Uso. Oh, Sethy Boo doesn't like the fact he's in this match. Yeah, he doesn't want to be in this match, man. Not at all. Okay. So, let's close this poll, and let's get the first one going of the day. Man, this is the first match of the day. That was almost a 20-minute segment to start off SmackDown. That's kind of rare. Okay, so who will win? It's either going to be Seth and Jay. We'll just do Seth. And it will either be Bryan and Cesaro. Cool. Get you guys' votes in. Do either vote Seth or vote Cesaro right here in the live chat. Then we're going to also ask you guys with the bets for who is going to win. So who will win? It's either going to be Seth and Jay. Bryan and Cesaro.
And to be honest, that's completely fair, and that's how it should have been.
Cool. All right, my friends. So get your bets in here. Do either bet Seth 5 or bet Cesaro 5 here in the live chat to earn some con coins. All right, now let's turn our attention over to this match actually going on. Did I not run Raul's donation? I totally didn't. Sorry, Raul, your donation's going first, then we'll turn our attention to the match.
Clearly, my conversations are the best because the bastard of the CMU and #1 contender for the WHC said so, slightly smiling face. Wait, I'm a face lol. Oh well.
I'm trying to follow that at all there, Raul Kapar. Yeah, you are the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight title. You're going to see that on May 6th, my friends. We will be resuming the CMU. Going to be a good one. I don't know what we're doing for our actual next pay-per-view. I don't think we're going to be doing Backlash, but we'll see, okay? We'll see. I don't think we will have time to build to Backlash. We might need to just build to Money in the Bank, which I think I'm more than okay with doing. Anyways, right now, Cesaro locked in a side headlock from Seth Rollins as Cesaro, the man who is getting pushed by WWE at the moment, trying to get on the good side of the fans just after WrestleMania season here. Cesaro, a couple punches to the midsection, but Seth Rollins continues on. Boot to the face. Rollins. Oh, caught by Cesaro. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker down onto his knee. And down goes Daddy Poo. Daddy Drip is in trouble. Now Cesaro makes the tag. In comes Daniel Bryan. So you're not doing Rebellion on Sunday. I was hoping to learn the fate of Impact between Omega and Swan. Nope, that is incorrect, my friend. We are doing Rebellion on Sunday. We just don't do Impact Wrestling's weekly TV shows anymore because they happen to collide. Not collide. They happen to what's the word? They happen to. I don't know what the word is. It's just not convenient. What's the word that I'm looking for? I'm trying to say collide. They collide with a night that is not convenient, but I don't know how else to word it. What's the word I'm looking for? Regardless, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Interrupt? Sure. Let's interfere? Sure. Something like that. Coincide? Sure, a little bit. It's all in between those words. You know what I'm trying to say, though. Something along that line. But yeah, just doesn't work on Thursdays here. Oh my God, Bryan just hit hard off the corner. Splash from Jey Uso. No way. 1, 2. Cesaro just made the save of the matchup. Holy. See, Wrestling says, it's like Michael Cole has changed his style of commentary since Pat has joined. Really enjoying the duo. That's because Michael Cole is designed for a two-person booth and designed for somebody who can really rip on him. No offense to Corey Graves. I love what Corey Graves brings to the table. But Michael Cole works best when he has an uber dickwad beside him. Corey Graves was a dickwad, but he was like a pretentious dickwad. You know what I mean? He was a I'm a better than you type of person, but there's really nothing to it besides that. Pat McAfee, his character, grade A asshole, grade A asshole, right from the start, has been brutal in WWE, going after Adam Cole, but he also isn't like just a heel of heels. He's like a logical heel. And that works with Michael Cole. A guy who can get under your skin, can shoot those jabs in, has the gift of gab, as they like to say inside the world of wrestling. And Pat McAfee has all of that, and he works wonderfully with Michael Cole. Michael Cole steps up his game because Pat McAfee has made Michael Cole rise up to his game. They are both top-tier announcers. They're both top-tier presenters. Michael Cole is criminally underrated in the world of wrestling. The guy is probably the best play-by-play commentator in the history of the business. It might go JR and Michael Cole, but depending on the day, you can go Michael Cole JR. You know what I mean? But Michael Cole just criminally underrated when it comes to commentary, and Pat McAfee elevating his game as well. So good stuff from the duo here on SmackDown. Truly good stuff. I'll consider it their spiteful boss. I'll consider it, okay? We'll see what the women's matches that they put on their screen here tonight. We'll see about it. Cool, cool, cool. Is that a hat or a bone?
Introducing the all-new
Did
Hyundai Tucson.
Did you just ask if this was a hat or a bone?
To the back of your mind. This is where we learn how to eat with new. Cool.
Does this look like a bone to you? Okay, it's a hat. What the frig? What that? I'm sorry. I know there's no such thing as a stupid question. Okay, and yes, my hair is really, really long. Yes, I need a haircut badly. Yes, you do not need to say it. I need a haircut badly, but a bone? I know there's no such thing as a stupid question. Okay. But sometimes there is. What the frig was that? Oh, all right. Well, now we're going to start calling this hat a bone, aren't we? Just like that, those are freaking purple curtains somehow. Like, good God.
He always had a demon on his shoulder that he was fighting with that started at a very young age, long before wrestling.
Give me the microphone, get out of my way.
That is without a doubt a bone. Well, apparently. All right, guys, why don't you leave a like on this video for the freaking bone on my head, all right? Apparently, that's what you got to do. So leave a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe, my friends. Turn on your notifications. And if you'd like to, you can always drop a little super chat donation. Doesn't matter how much or how little. Any little bit is appreciated just to keep this channel rolling every single week. We got some Twitter stuff, so we'll see if this is... Oh, Rollins with a boot to the side of the head of Daniel Bryan. Ashton says over on Twitter, says, I may have tested positive for COVID, but it's not going to stop me from watching your amazing live streams. Keep up the good work, my man. Hopefully I'll be able to entertain you while you are recovering from that. So sorry to hear about that, Ashton, but hopefully you're able to recover fully. Ryan LaFave over here on the live chat asking me, am I excited? We're a week away from the move. Yes, in fact, everybody, not trying to go down a bit of a sad path or anything, but this Friday, this one right here, this is the last Friday Night Smackdown in this place. This is the last Friday Night Smackdown. I will not be here next week for Friday Night Smackdown. I will be live earlier in the day with our Minecraft stream, but Friday night I will not be here because we move on the Saturday, and I have to pack up this entire room. And that is about as late as I can leave it. So yeah, guys, this is the final Smackdown stream in this place. Crazy, isn't it? And that means, like, in... God, the Monday... So, 1 week tomorrow, we move in. So the Monday after we move in will be the first live stream with you guys in the new place. How cool is that? Is the wall going to be red in the new place? Nope, it's going to be white, I believe. Yeah, it's going to be white. We've got some LED strips. We've got some shelves we're going to hang up. We're going to try to make the background look cool for you guys. I'm going to do my best to make it look good. Everybody's just saying RIP to the purple curtains. They were never freaking purple. Good God. Oh, right hand from Bryan as he fires back. Another right hand to Seth Rollins. Charges out of the corner, but Jey Uso drops him down with a Samoan drop. I think Khan should take a pics of his mods in the background. My mods in the background? What do you mean? Get a cardboard cutout of Vince McMahon and put it behind you. The new setup. Please. I am not getting a cutout of Vince right now. If I do, oh my God, that would be hilarious. The amount of bits we could do with that. Thank you, Damian Robinson. Oh, that's funny. Rollins, though, just going back in the corner towards Daniel Bryan. In your new place, your background should be all of us moderators. Did you mean just like photos of your face? Get all the mods to send a photo of their face and just right there on the background. Have our own little Thunderdome, the Connor Dome. All right, the Bone Dome. What the hell? I don't know. Sorry, Ryan, we don't have room in the background for that. The poster is really, really, really big. It takes up a lot of room. But let me tell you something. It is packed away. It is in there right now. I can even show you. Kind of. In there, in that closet right back there, guys, there is just a few boxes, and in there, Ryan, is your little poster that Brody Lee signed.
Cesaro and that impact. I don't agree with those people at all, but Cesaro. Oh no. Looking for the
Oh.
Rollins suffered 23.
Wait, where's Vince Con? Oh, I let him go home. He needed to book SmackDown. Let him go home. He'll be back on Monday. I gave him Rebellion off as well. Oh, man, nice uppercut from Cesaro. Beautiful. Cesaro now. Oh, lands on his feet. Off the ropes. Cesaro puts up Jey Uso into the uppercut. Down he goes. That might be enough for a count of 3, count of 2. Broken up by Rollins. But now Bryan fires back with an uppercut to Sethipu. Knee to the midsection. Rollins lifted up and over and down to the outside. He hit hard. Suicide dive from Bryan. Now Jey Uso sends him to the outside. Jey gonna fly. Oh my God, what an uppercut from Cesaro. What a beautiful, beautiful shot. How you doing there, Jason Barker? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're well rested. Jey Uso with a super kick out of nowhere. Man, another commercial break. Jeez, they're giving these guys a lot of time. We're now at 32 minutes into the show. They've gotten a quarter of the show just for them. That's awesome. Really good to see. I feel like I'm a lot lower than normal.
Nesto, low from the get-go.
Yeah, I guess that's... Yeah, it's not really the rule of thirds, is it? No. Should be up here a little more.
Separates us and brings us together.
Good enough. Good enough.
Watch, predict, win.
I saw a question, somebody asking me, when will the CMU WrestleMania Backlash be? I don't know if we're going to be doing a CMU Backlash, okay? I legitimately don't. Haven't gotten that far. I'm on a little bit of a hiatus right now from the CMU. I will let you guys know exactly what I have planned with the CMU. I believe we might just go to Money in the Bank. Like, we might build all the way to Money in the Bank to June. Do some good CMU shows. Maybe a tournament in there. Actually, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to say maybe. I don't want to guarantee anything. Maybe a tournament in there. You guys should have a lot of fun watching it. I hope you will. But make sure, once again, you guys leave that like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. Would love to see your name pop up over there. Did I see the rumors about AEW Blood and Guts may only be a one-match show with the Blood and Guts match? No, I didn't see that. Interesting. Joe Weather says, Yo, Con Man, I'm very pissed off what WWE is doing. They're doing me so dirty. I sent you something on Twitter. And also Jared Valerio asking me, will I be live with Rebellion this Sunday? Yes, I will, my friends. Yes, I will. I don't see what you sent me on Twitter, unless it was maybe a DM.
Introducing the all-new Hyundai Tucson.
Who was that asked me to look at it? Joe Weather. Joe Weather. I don't see any Joe Weathers here.
When things go wrong, Bel Air Direct makes them right.
We'll find out next. Skipping out here.
Yeah, I don't know.
spiced patty. That's really good.
This tastes like a regular.
Why is Dairy Queen trending on Twitter? What did Dairy Queen do?
I stopped eating meat, but this is like reuniting with an old friend.
Order the Impossible Whopper on.
Damn.
If it takes me more than 3 or 4 scrolls on Twitter, I stop scrolling these days. Literally. If I don't get the information within 2, 3, 4 scrolls, I'm done. I get off Twitter. It has become such a toxic place. That's been one of the best things over the course of the last year. Let me tell you something, guys. Taking myself a little bit back off of social media. You know, I'm still all over it. Do not get me wrong. I'm on Twitter and all that, and I still do believe Twitter is an awesome place to interact with you guys. But I stopped replying to tweets. One of the best things I have ever done. Oh my God. Stopping to reply to tweets. Not feeling like I have to tweet back to every single person that tweets me. One of the best things for my mental health over the last year that I cut out. I cut it out about 8 months ago. And jeez, man, those 8 months have just been so much better for me. So much better, man. Like, I don't want to get rid of it completely because I still do like it and I still do use it almost every single day. But I'm more conscious of how I use it. And I wasn't conscious of how I was using it before. I was just mindlessly scrolling back in the day. Ghostface, we talked all about it at the very start of the show. Completely all about it. All good there, Ashton Clay. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Once again, incredible tag team work by Jay and Seth. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and that is kind of how this whole thing is working out.
Now Jey Uso's gonna ascend up to the top rope. Man, we're 36 minutes into the show so far. Wait, Rollins is leaving. Seth Rollins is done. I think Seth Rollins is gonna leave Jey Uso to fight this match by himself. Kakapopa says, Con, what led you to leaving Twitter? I never left it. It's just I dialed back how much I was using it. I found that I was... Oh my God. Nice superplex from Cesaro, a deadlift superplex. It wasn't really just one decision that made me leave. It was a whole bunch of little ones. Seeing people that didn't even follow me. Oh, running knee from Bryan. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Daniel Bryan and Cesaro win. Huge win. The main thing for me was that I just saw a bunch of people, a trend at least starting, that a bunch of people were replying to my tweets that didn't follow me and were just, you know, shit disturbers. And saying nasty things about me, you know, saying rude, hella rude stuff, saying like insane accusations, and you're just like, what? What are you doing? Like, what is this place? It's one person that I probably blocked in the live chat and proceeded to make 20, 30, 40 accounts for. You know what I mean? Something ridiculous like that. But just a bunch of little things led me to leave being super active on Twitter. Here's Daniel and Cesaro.
Roman! I thought you said something about somebody coming to get us, or
yes, why did I leave Twitch?
Or something along those
Let
lines.
me address that in a minute.
Are you coming out still to whoop us?
My bad.
Roman.
Oh, Jey Uso from behind, and we're going to go swinging, aren't we?
Uh-oh.
We're going swinging, just like your parents on a Saturday night.
I was stupid earlier. How many swings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8, 9,
Roman, is this
10.
what you're afraid of?
This might be 35, Spencer.
Cesaro's going to swing you like this?
Wow.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Uppercut from Cesaro.
So here's the thing, Cesaro. I don't know if Roman's coming out to accept your challenge. I think he might be afraid after all those swings. Do you think Roman, are you coming out?
I don't know how Roman can take this with Jay getting beat up like this.
I mean, we're waiting.
We're waiting.
They're waiting.
I guess this shows what kind of champion he is and what else maybe.
Exactly. I mean, by Roman not coming out, Save his own cousin?
He won't save his own cousin. I thought he was head of the table. I thought he was a family man.
That is a
Is he not a family man?
I think that shows everybody what kind of man he truly is.
Oh, but you know what? There's one more test to see if he's really a family man. Cesaro, why don't you swing Jay again? See if Roman comes out and helps him. Oh, come on.
Think it'll work?
It might work. It might work.
Might work.
Think it'll work?
You think it'll work?
Uh-oh.
Yes, I don't think so. Jay has suffered enough.
All right, Jey Uso.
Cesaro's going to swing your cousin. So are you going to come out and accept the challenge?
And he's going swinging again.
He's come out and saved you in every single Universal Championship match.
Just swinging around. Oh, man. This is good.
If you're the head of the table, he's getting very good.
This is good, man. How many swings are we at? Must be over 20, right?
This is king of SmackDown.
Poor Jay. Poor Jay.
I can't even count all those swings.
Head of the table, please come out here and save Jey Uso.
Wow.
Oh,
he didn't come out. That was rude, Cesaro and David
Roman.
Bryan.
Oh no. Oh no, Roman. Are you afraid?
Oh.
I mean, I know you couldn't beat Kevin Owens without Jay's help. I know you couldn't beat me without Edge's help. I know you couldn't beat Edge without Jay's help. And I think that you know that you can't beat Cesaro.
Wow.
So I think I figured out the reason why
they're building him up,
Roman
man.
won't come out. Roman's afraid that if Cesaro faces him one-on-one for the Universal Championship, Cesaro will be the new Universal Champion!
Damn. Yes. 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 All right, man. Well, that was a long period of the show to build up Cesaro. But I'm glad they gave him the opportunity. 42 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, almost half the show. But here we go.
Same time,
We continue on.
Table. I don't really know.
Adam! Silence!
Oh, it's Apollo.
What is this nonsense? I have to defend my championship tonight? I beat Biggie at WrestleMania, and you and I both know he does not deserve a rematch. Do you think I was joking last week? If I have to face Biggie again, my commander Aziz, sir, will give him another Nigerian nail and send him back to the sidelines. You understand me?
Okay, yes. Big E, when he can, will get his opportunity. Either against you or against your opponent tonight, Kevin Owens.
All right, yeah. Yeah, all right, yeah. That's a good one.
To Apollo with his first championship.
Oh, no. Here comes. It's Nia Jax. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. They're going to be up next. Oh, wait a second. Is Reginald back? Bringing out Reginald. Yes. Oh, my. What is Reggie rocking? What is Reggie rocking? Yo, look at Reggie. Man, got into Seth Rollins' wardrobe by the looks of it because he's dressed in the drip. Okay. People are asking for the timer for the women's match. The reason why we're bringing this up is because the women's matches have been basically disregarded over the last little bit. So we're going to bring up the timer for the women's match, okay, my friends? And let's see what exactly happens during this match. Do they give them more than 5 minutes? That's the question. Jason Barker says, I don't swing that way, but Reginald is good looking right now. My man, you can compliment another man on his appearance without swinging that way. Just like I'm about to compliment you. You got gorgeous hair. How you doing there, Jason Barker? I don't know if you actually have good hair or not. I've never seen your hair in my life. But let's continue on. Thanks for the 5-bomb, buddy.
I don't swing that way, but Reginald is good looking right now.
But I hope you're doing well there, Mr. Barker. You get a good sleep? KO's about to lose again. Looks like it. It might be, though, because of Commander Aziz at ringside. I think he's going to have a big play in this match. But let me get around to the question here that was previously asked. I was actually asked, why did I leave Twitch, not Twitter? And so the reason why I left Twitch was because when I was live, it didn't work. You guys might remember the live streams looking a little something like this. If it will flip over, yeah. You might remember the live streams looking a little something like this, and we can go back even further. We'll go back even further. The live streams used to look like this, and this is completely disjointed. Don't worry about all the stuff floating. It's not how it's meant to look, okay? But this is how we used to be, and on the bottom left-hand corner was where the Twitch chat was, and this is where the YouTube chat was down below. And it was just getting too hectic on the screen. Plus, unfortunately, what we ran into was we basically ran into a huge delay with you guys. It was like a 1.5 minute delay between the time that I reacted to the time that it got to your guys' screen. It was not the right call for the channel. And in fact, throughout 2019, right? I think it was 2019, right? We moved here. I want to say throughout 2019. Yeah, 2019 was when we had that. And 2019, I essentially killed this channel. And I hate to say it. I hate admitting it. 2019, I did some damage to this channel. And I don't know if it's ever going to truly recover from it. The crap that I did, multi-streaming to both Twitch and to YouTube, meant that YouTube buried me in the YouTube algorithm. They absolutely buried me because, well, I wasn't technically breaking any rules because I was not a Twitch partner. I was just a Twitch affiliate. YouTube did not like that I had streams going onto multiple platforms, and so they buried me throughout 2019. And yeah, so I'm not sure if the channel has really truly recovered yet.
I don't give a damn about Cesaro. Enough with the disrespect, Cesaro. Step up to the head of the table. You about to get put down, boy.
Wow. Jay, in a little trouble. Man, Pat on SmackDown has been fun, hasn't it? All right, are you ready for the timer? We'll see what the length of this match is going to be. Yeah, I was technically streaming on 3 platforms. I was technically streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, and then on Sports Booth. I was on Sports Booth. I'm so sad Sports Booth didn't really work out. Oh, Tamina gets like a jobber entrance. Well then. Not a good start for Tamina. Okay, here we go, everybody. Match has started, and we're officially underway. Let's see exactly how long these two women get in this matchup. I hope it's over 5 minutes, and I hope there isn't a bunch of like cuts in it and like distractions and things like that. Let these two have a match. Let them actually have a match. It's been a little bit since WWE has truly allowed the mid-card of the women's division to shine in any way, shape, or form.
25,000 people chanting Tamina's name at WrestleMania. But that doesn't do a damn thing right now, Michael.
What's your guys' bets here? Over or under for 5 minutes? Okay, so who will win? It's either going to be Nia and Shayna. Or sorry, just Nia. Just realized it's not a tag match. So Nia, or will it be Tamina? Tamina. So get your guys' votes in there. Do either vote Nia, vote Tamina.
She's going. We're going to get two of them. And Shayna Baszler trying to help out her partner, Nia Jax. You know, Shayna and Nia didn't start fantastic. They've become a great team. Reggie out here. Tamina was going to suplex.
Brandon Jordan says, so WWE is potentially going to have the same deal with other streaming platforms in other countries. If true, what streaming platform in Canada would they join, do you think? God, Crave? Literally, there's nothing here in Canada, so maybe Crave? Like, it'd probably be Crave. It'd actually probably be Crave if they did the same thing. Man, Tamina, though, wrecking Nia, just tossing her head right into the barricade over and over.
And now Nia rolled into the ring. Tamina back in as well. What was that all about over here? That's been a vicious... Reggie's back.
Oh, Reginald back on the ringside. No way. Is this... Are you kidding? Shayna gets shoved away. Nia from behind catches Tamina. Shayna Baszler, a little pissed off. Shayna. Oh no, Reginald goes right into the side of the steel. Shayna chases him back. Hang on as Tamina. Super kick from Tamina. Are you kidding? Are we going to see like literally less than a 3-minute match here? Into the roll. What a terrible roll up. 1, 2. Oh my good God. You're flipping kidding. You're actually flipping kidding. You're actually flipping kidding. 2 minutes and 33 seconds with a terrible freaking roll up. What is this garbage? What are they doing with the mid card of the women's division? What is this garbage? Seriously, over the course of the last 3 SmackDowns, I don't believe they have had 7 minutes collectively as a match. Jesus. Wow. That's brutal. Again. He just gave 42 minutes to Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Jey Uso, and Rollins, and Reigns. Like, what?
And now please welcome my guest who's looking to get a victory of his own tonight, Kevin Owens. Hello, Kevin. You could leave Friday Night SmackDown tonight as the new Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations.
Thank you. You know, it's been years since my last match for the Intercontinental title. I've been waiting for this opportunity for years, literally years. So to say that I'm thrilled would be an understatement. I'm more
Marcus Brown, let me tell you one more time. I'm not ignoring you. Take a look at how many people are in this live chat. I'm not ignoring your question or your comment. Maybe it's not something I'm actually able to read right now. Maybe there's other stuff going on. You do this a lot in the chat. I'm not mad at you, but geez, dude, calm down.
Gladly be the one to knock him off of his royal perch, if you know what I mean.
The question is, Rollins backstabbed Roman again, like what he did in 2014 by leaving his cousin to get embarrassed by Daniel Bryan Cesaro. Cool. All right, here we go. Back to this promo.
Yeah. Because you know, and I know that this is my match, and this is my title.
Your title?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean because of WrestleMania?
Yeah, that little show. Yeah.
You know what, dude? You're probably right. You should be getting... Okay, fine. You're totally right. Mm-hmm. You definitely should be getting a rematch. Mm-hmm. But guess what? It's like...
Damn.
Tonight, it's my opportunity. And it's next. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to go win it. And then guess what? I will have fun. Because once I win it, it's going to be my title.
Kevin Owens versus Apollo.
Oh! Next. Yo! Did you see that at the very end? That little smack from Kevin Owens right on the shoulder of Big E. Woo. All right. We might be getting something there with that. Damn. Guys. WWE is literally highlighting rematches again. All they are doing on Raw is highlighting rematches. They're giving us another rematch. Are you flipping nuts? Are you... I got to ask Vince something, okay? I got to legitimately ask him something. If you see your TV show being complained about week in and week out, if you see it being complained about, and you see the number one complaint is that there's too many rematches, why do you put more rematches out there? Like, I don't even care. Do it next week. Like, just don't do it back-to-back weeks. Rematches are fine if you can build the story to it. You're just putting matches out there just for the sake of having matches. You can't get creative with your writing, so they just basically throw out the same matches week in and week out. SmackDown is creative. We just saw, like, I know I'm complaining a little bit that the women only had 2 minutes and 30 seconds there, which, by the way, they should have at least had 5. But when you give 42 minutes to Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, Cesaro, Seth Rollins, and Jey Uso to have an amazing tag team match with great promos, you know what I mean? Like, they thought of something. They thought of something different. They allowed those performers to go out there and have a good match for almost half the show. Yet Monday Night Raw has 3 hours to fill, and they decide to fill it with rematches, matches we've already seen. You're telling me 3 hours last week was not enough to tell me the story you needed to tell me that you need to now do the exact same match this week in another 3-hour show? Like, this is why people don't watch Raw anymore. This is why. It's 3 hours, it's 1 hour too long, and it's filled with replays. You could watch an episode of Raw, like, literally, you could watch, like, the episode after a pay-per-view and the episode before a pay-per-view. You're caught up. 1,000% you're caught up. 1,000%. They will tell you all the matches that are going to go down at the pay-per-view. They will give you a promo segment on the way home. You'll get the opening to it. You don't need any of the middle stuff because it's exactly the same every single week. Like, what is this? T-Bar. Or not even T-Bar anymore. Dominic Dijakovic and what's his name? Mace. Dio Madden. Rematch. Because they won via DQ. Like, what? Yeah, sure, cool. Give it to us the week at. Like, don't put it the week immediately after. Build to a story. Build a one-on-one match. Maybe that would be a little more interesting. Oh, who was it that unmasked who? I'm pretty sure it was Braun Strowman that unmasked Dominic Dijakovic, was it not? And it was Drew McIntyre who unmasked Mace, or vice versa, whatever it may have been. Build those stories. One-on-one matches. You can continue going down the path of DQ finishes if you want to, if that's the story you're trying to do for Dominic Dijakovic and with Dio Madden. If you're trying to get them wins via DQs, then do that with the singles matches. Don't just give the same matches again and again and again.
You and I both know it's not that simple. I just can't snap my fingers and make it happen. But listen. I'm gonna try. Do more than try.
Well, WWE official Adam Pearce.
Like, SmackDown has been awesome, and let me reiterate that. SmackDown has truly been an awesome show. All right? Been a great show. Not even just specifically tonight, over like the last while. Oh, the camera botched. Camera botched big time. He put down his camera. Big Tiger says Vince is sitting in his office with this Benjamin plugging in his ear saying, screw off, you'll watch it anyway. And here's the thing. It's true. We will continue to watch. And we will continue to watch until there is that thing that hooks us. Right? Again. And then we'll be rehooked again. And we'll continue to watch until then. But let me ask you something. How long does WWE plan on going on Monday Night Raw without a true hook? Without a legitimate hook? The hook of Bobby Lashley winning the WWE Championship for the very first time lasted for a week. They broke up the Hurt Business, the thing that was exciting to see Bobby Lashley with. Where was the hook? They do not have a hook right now. There is no hook on Monday Night Raw. That's why people are not interested. That's why people are stopping to watch. And the hooks have been getting smaller and smaller and smaller for about the past 2 years now on Monday Night Raw. You can do some stuff for sure. You can get some decent moments. There has been some awesome moments. But the hooks, the things that keep you coming back to the show week in and week out, What are they on Monday Night Raw right now? Legit. What are they? I don't have one. I don't have an answer for you. Hurt Business? Gone. Retribution? Gone. What are they? Drew McIntyre as champ? Gone. Bobby Lashley? Okay, cool. Yeah, Bobby Lashley. Sure, I'm excited to see Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar. I'm happy Bobby Lashley's running as the WWE champion. But we're getting the same person going up against him, so it's the same person that's been in the WWE championship scene for the entire year. So no wonder fans are getting bored. Where's the hook? There is no hook. Honestly, I can watch some of your streams for 2-3 hours and not watch most of Raw and get all of Raw just fine. Yeah, right? That's not right. So here we go. We got ourselves Apollo Crews versus Kevin Owens. I'm thinking Apollo is going to win, but it might be via DQ or distraction from Big E. Maybe Big E is slowly turning heel. Like, here's the thing. You know what? I will say this much. Alexa Bliss had me with a minor hook, okay? Alexa Bliss had me with a minor hook. I really liked that line with whatever her doll name was. Lily didn't like him. Lily doesn't like any of you. That gave me legitimate goosebumps hearing that line. But that is the first time I've had legitimate goosebumps watching Monday Night Raw in a while. Like, actual goosebumps, where I had the hair stand up on my arms and I said, holy shit, what a line. SmackDown's had a lot more of those recently. Monday Night Raw, that Alexa Bliss line, probably the best line that I've heard in a while. That Lily made me do it has hooked me on the storyline for Alexa Bliss.
Apollo Crews trying to make it back to his feet. Side headlock still applied by Owens.
Let's get Kevin Owens up on the screen. Pat McAfee just almost said the NFL on Monday Night Raw. He's going to take a little bit of seasoning.
This is smart by KO. Little grind and pound. Slow this thing down.
All right. So now let's get the poll going, asking you who will win in this IC. All right, there you go. There's a freaking lucha for you freaking jerk butts out there. All of you jerk butts with your jerk buddiness and your jerk butt butts and your jerk buddy butts. Screw all you jerk butts. Okay, so let's get the who will win question here. It's either going to be Apollo Crews or will it be Kevin Owens? Get your votes in there. Do vote Crews, vote Owens.
And now a side headlock of his own for Apollo Crews. Commander is making some noises. I don't understand it, but it seems like he's motivating Apollo Crews.
Wasn't me. That wouldn't even put... It's not John Fitzsimmons. It's no sneaky lucha bomb from John Fitzsimmons. God, John, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night thinking that my my nightmare, or like, no, I worded that wrong. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night with a nightmare to lucha, 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 seeing freaking John Fitzsimmons written right in my eyes. You've ruined life for me. God, man, so dramatic. Sam hit the jackpot. Awesome, dude. Awesome, man. Thoughts on Commander Aziz, guys? Thumbs up, thumbs down, fist emoji right here. It's something different.
Able to flip the switch as quick as a hiccup there on Kevin Owens. You know, Apollo told us
We got a couple donations, so let's get around to them right now. We got Big Dog 85. How you doing there, Mr. Big Dog 85? I appreciate your 10 bomb. He says a little donation for helping me get through my 500-mile low. Dude, you're keeping me energized. Keep up the good work. Big Dog, get your drive on. I don't know if that's a thing that anybody says. I legitimately don't think anybody's ever said that until now. But get your drive on, man. Drive safe, okay? Drive safe, but I'm glad that I can keep you entertained. Izzy World over here with his 2-bomb. Thank you. All hail and bow down to the king. Oh, Kevin Owens with a swanton bomb. 2 kick out by Apollo. Oh, Sami Zayn is here.
Keep up the good work.
So Sammy, I want to see the conspiracy theory documentary from him. I really want to see it. Are we going to go to commercial break with Sami Zayn coming down? Please tell me that's how WWE goes. It is. Oh, God, man. I seriously think some way, somehow, some shape or form, somebody from WWE is listening to the streams. And I don't know who you are. And whoever you are, thank you for relaying my information to Vinnie Mac, okay? Because the amount of times I have asked for WWE to work on the way they go to commercial breaks. To me, there is nothing more infuriating with WWE than when they hit a high spot, something that is supposed to keep you captivated, get you into the match, and then they cut to commercial break. Because to me, it takes me out of the action. I'm left there saying, a big move just happened. We should be seeing some action here. This thing should be moving forward. Like, this should be a big deal. And then you cut to commercial break, and then what you're left on is that high moment, which is sitting there with you. Sure, but by the time you watch this life utility vehicle commercial from Kia, and then you watch a burger commercial, and then you watch some kids brushing their teeth for a toothpaste commercial, and then there's a dog food commercial. Then you're going to see something with an elliptical, and you're just like, by the time you get through all of that, you come back to the match, you've forgotten what just happened. Not to say that you've forgotten about the match, but you forgot about the big move that just happened. You come back and it's a wash. So what I really like from WWE, what I like to see from them, is when they go to commercial breaks, leave on what I like to say is low action, high drama. Low action, high drama, leave to commercial break. You do not want to go to commercial break with high action, low drama. Because the drama is what keeps people coming back for more. That's the hook we talked about, right? The hook that we talked about on Monday Night Raw, how they really haven't been giving too many hooks. Well, if you're talking about it from an individual standpoint, viewing of the show, watching this 2-hour show, trying to make the best show possible, you need to hook people. You need to keep people interested through the commercial break to stop them from changing to another channel. And the best way to do that, in my honest opinion, introduce something new to the match that they're seeing without telling the story. Sami Zayn coming down to ringside, what we're left wondering is Sami Zayn going to interfere? Is Sami Zayn going to be on commentary? Is Sami Zayn going to just sit at ringside and do nothing? Why is Sami Zayn here? And that's the question we ask ourselves. Not the question of, oh man, is he going to kick out at 3 or not? Or kick out at 2.5 just before 3. No, that's not the question we're supposed to be asking when we go to the commercial break. We're supposed to be asking ourselves, what is happening with this story? Not necessarily what is happening in the match at that given point in time. If it's a throwaway match and you don't have any stories to develop from it, that's fine. But if you're developing a story, best way to do that is leave to commercial break on low action, high drama. All right, here we go. Let's get back to this matchup here between Apollo Crews and Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens delivers a headbutt as Commander Aziz looks onwards. And now not only does Kevin Owens have to avoid Commander Aziz, but he has to avoid Sami Zayn here at ringside. Cut to commercial break during a low point, and when you come back from the commercial, the match is over. Now, you don't want to see the match over when you come back. You need to come back to something that is about to resume that high action. Look, these guys have actually done it properly. As we come back, they're teetering up on top of the turnbuckle. This is a dangerous predicament. It's a great way to come back and a great visual as well. So this is kicking us back into the match. All of a sudden, we are like, oh my God, they're in a dangerous position. My eyes, my attention need to be on these two individuals. What's going to happen? Right? Oh, Down goes Kevin Owens. Oh, up and over. Apollo Crews rolls through. Super kick. Oh my God. Almost knocking his teeth right down his throat. Into the cover. Count of 2. Kick out by Apollo Crews. Jeez, he smoked him.
Championship that we all know rightfully belongs to me. I'm not going to get into all that right now. Okay? Conspiracy. No one knew you were coming out here. You had no chair. Okay. You had no headset. Okay.
Oh. Yes, sorry. We'll get around to these donos. My bad, everybody. I do see them sitting there. Oh, big clothesline from Apollo Crews. Puts down Kevin Owens into the cover. Count of 2. Kick out again by Kevin Owens. All right. So after Big Dog, we got Izzy World says, do you really want to see 5 minutes of Nia versus Tamina? Here's the thing. Yes, because nobody can tell a story in 2 minutes. Nobody can tell a story that will get either person over in 2 minutes. If you're not going to put them out for at least 5 minutes, what's the point of putting them out? Unless you legitimately have a way of developing the story with some sort of angle, do not put people out there in that ring unless it is for a storyline purpose. If you're going to put them under 2 minutes, like, just do not. It's got to be a squash match or nothing. 5 minutes or bust. You can't just do 2 minutes. You get nothing out of it. The viewers get nothing out of it. The performers get nothing out of it, and it's a wasted segment. We got ourselves the 5-bomb from Mr. Jason Barker. Thank you, buddy. Into the cover. Count of 2 off the Germans. Kick out by Kevin Owens.
I cleaned out a walk-in fridge that had mold in it and I sprayed it with bleach and came home, took a nap, and I woke up with a tight chest.
Ooh, okay, keep an eye on that, okay? Mold is nothing to mess around with. Yeah, keep an eye on that there, Jason Barker. I'm sorry that's kind of what you're going through. That sucks. But hopefully the nap was good. Hopefully it was good. Here comes Kevin Owens, shot right out of the gun and hits the cannonball on Apollo Crews. Staring down Aziz, back into the corner again, another cannonball. Man, there was some extra oomph on that one. Rolls him back. We might see a new IC champion. Count of 2 and a kick out by Apollo. Big kick out. All right, we got the 5-bomb here from Roger Dodger. Thank you, buddy.
You probably already said.
Oh my God, hashtag cancel Cole.
Be safe, brother.
Hashtag cancel Cole. No. Oh, Apollo Crews, nice render right there. I'm afraid to open this. Steve Randall should be fine. Kevin Owens sent up. Oh my God, Kevin with the sit-out powerbomb. 1, 2, kick out by Crews. Holy crap, that very well could have been it. Jeez.
I'm not taking anything away from Kevin in the ring. I never have, and I won't take anything away from Apollo. But, I mean, I'm just saying, if that were me, it would have gone very different. Well, the problem is
Oh, to whom it may concern, Mickey James released something here on Instagram. So we got a new... Oh, nice frog splash there from Kevin Owens. We got ourselves a new update from Mickey James. This was posted 32 minutes ago on her Instagram. So this was during Smackdown here tonight, okay? Oh, wait, Commander Aziz. We're going to read that in just a hot second. Commander... No, roll up. 1, 2... No, wait, are you kidding? God, WWE, get better with our freaking surprise roll-up endings. Owens with the stunner. Down goes Apollo Crews. But Commander Aziz in the ring. Commander Aziz with Kevin Owens. Commander. What? No way. Did they just use the Samoan spike? Oh my God, they just used the spike. Commander Aziz just used the Samoan spike. What? The Nigerian nail, he calls it. The Nigerian nail. Oh. Man, that takes me back. Good God. Now, here's the thing, guys. They need to update the thumb of Commander Aziz. If he is going to use a spike-like finisher with the thumb being driven into the neck, okay? With the thumb being driven right into that neck. Oh, Sammy's dancing again. Yeah, get it, Sammy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, get it, Sammy. Woo, get it, yeah. Oh, get it, Sammy. Oh, get it.
Let's not take away Apollo Crews, incredible champion. Sami Zayn dancing on Kevin Owens' grave here.
Freaking Sammy.
Rough night for KO.
You just hear Pat McAfee. Rough night for KO.
Never getting tired of Sami Zayn's dance moves. But now switching gears. Please welcome my guest, Paul Heyman. Hello, sir. Just getting right into it. Is Roman Reigns going to accept the challenge tonight?
You know, Kayla, you are as probing as you are beautiful. Will Roman Reigns accept the... I like Cesaro. I really do. I like the man. I appreciate the man. I respect the man. I admire the man. I love the man. In a professional sort of way, of course. I mean, how can you not love Cesaro? Cesaro made a name for himself using only one name, like Drake, like Elvis, like Madonna. There's Cesaro, mi buen amigo Cesaro, Cesaro Ichiban. Of all the Cesaros in this world, Cesaro is my favorite Cesaro. So will Roman Reigns accept the challenge tonight? Well, Kayla, customer satisfaction is
Wait,
the number
Cesaro
one
used to be with Paul
priority on
Heyman.
the island of relevancy.
Forgot about that.
So let's give them a prediction. No. Kayla Braxton, let's give everyone a spoiler. By the end of tonight, right here, live on SmackDown, everyone in the tribe will hear from their chief, and he shall give you all his answer to the challenge. The answer direct from Roman Reigns.
So we're going to hear from Roman.
You did good, kid. I'm proud of
you. All right.
Pitty's Grand Slam of Curling is back. The Princess Auto Players Championship.
So we're going to get Roman apparently tonight. We'll see if that actually ends up happening. Okay.
Brando, you know it's important in life to reward yourself. That's why I use my skill.
So really quickly here, we've got ourselves a new boss, and his name is Roger Dodger. So Roger, my man, you have become a... How many time now? Roger is a... 6-time boss battle champion. Man, we got ourselves a bit of a race here as we're closing in. Hey, Eve, how you doing there? I'm going to change the topic here very, very quickly. We want to talk about Mickie James and what she posted over on Instagram in just a second. But, guys, I legitimately have to recommend something to you, okay? Seeing EVE, Riot Girls of Wrestling, I'm calling him EVE. It's actually Eve. I found out when I watched the event. But if you guys want to check something out, okay? Wrestle Queendom. Seriously. Okay, I know maybe some people are a little hesitant going out of their way from WWE stuff or whatever. Let me tell you something. I sat down and I watched this, I think it was an hour and a half event, I believe, right? Maybe just over an hour and a half, somewhere around there. I sat down and I watched it the other night, and holy crap, holy crap, you guys need to check it out. Okay, it's a really freaking good event. And I know it's an older event. Some of you may have already seen it. But if you want an introduction to Eve, Riot Girls of Wrestling, this is a good place to start. Legitimately, I was blown away. The presentation, the characters, and of course, the match quality. I mean, frig. Holy crap, the matches that they put on were really, really, really solid. So check that out, guys. Check that out if you haven't. I'm not blowing smoke up their ass or anything like that. I legitimately enjoyed my hour-and-a-half watch of that event. Legitimately. And I know I just said legitimately about a million times, but you can never be too legitimate on the internet, you know? You gotta be honest. So yeah, guys, check it out if you haven't. Eve Riot Girls of Wrestling. Just literally type in EVE space Riot Girls of Wrestling and it should pop up. Legitimately was, again, I'm saying legitimately, but I really had a good time watching it. I think you guys will as well. Okay, so back here to, yes, Mickie James. Okay, so this was posted, like we said, about 40 some odd minutes ago at this point now. 38 minutes ago. Cool. So I would like to address this one last time, then we can all move on. This is from Mickie James. I have so many amazing things on the horizon. The last thing I desire is to have any of it tainted with ugliness and negativity. I take zero pride and joy in the fact that someone would lose their job ever, especially someone I considered a friend. I'm confident that Vince and the McMahons had no idea that this is how we were sent packing. It hurt a fragile me much more 10 years ago when my belongings arrived on my doorstep because WWE was my everything. I've grown as a woman and as a person as much as I have. What? I've grown as a woman and a person as much as we all have in this business. Gotcha. I am stronger today than I've ever been and smart enough to know that it wasn't a deliberate attack on me. However, the symbolism cannot be denied. I am sorry that a thoughtlessness and tone-deaf act would cost anyone their job, but I am not sorry that I had the courage to ensure that it would never happen to anyone else moving forward. So that is my final mark in this company moving forward, then I'm okay with it. When I first started in this business, one of the best pieces of advice I received along the way was just leave the business better than when you found it, kid. And that has always been my ultimate goal.
That is the sound of my royal ancestors.
Class act,
jumping
Mickie
in
James is.
celebration,
Class
praising
act.
me
Class
for
act.
sucking the hope out of Kevin Owens. And leaving him mangled there in the middle of the ring. It's crazy because who knew that hope could be cracked just like a larynx? I did. You know that? And let that sound stop anybody foolish enough to daydream about this. Because I plan to be the
Oh, Big E after Cruz. Okay. Big E. Get it, boy. Oh, we're thinking big here tonight. And there's the officials backing Big E. So maybe totally leading towards another match. Commander Aziz. Oh, Commander. Oh, Commander Aziz didn't like that. He's pissed off now. I wonder if Commander Aziz can actually work. Could Aziz versus Big E be something good? Wait a second. Commander Aziz? Uh-oh. He's pissed. He's pissed. Jeez. All right. Whoa, Aleister! Whoa, we got Aleister Black back? They are building him up again. Yes, thank you, WWE. They are building him up again. Woo! Oh.
Most people aren't honest with you. So I'm going to open the vein
Tales of
because
the
I
Dark
want you
Feather?
to know the truth. Chapter 1. The Dragon.
What? What is this?
Many funerals as a child. Father would bring me to these celebrations of life and death. He could deal with me.
This is awesome.
Because I was too little to understand. But as I
Holy
grew older,
crap.
Father became colder and more distant. And that's when it started to become apparent. I was not taught how to defeat the dragon. I was taught how to become the dragon.
String.
Because Father was right. I could never be like you weak-minded fools. You gawking at the screen right now. You are the monsters.
What?
And I am nothing like you. And I
What?
would never help you.
Heal.
You are the ones who reveal the true rotten nature of man. With your lies and your deceit, you transform your own children into bigger monsters than you are.
What?
What you do is vile, and it should be condemned. Like rotting crops, you should be scorched from the earth to make room for more fertile things.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Holy
welcome the
shit.
SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode.
That is amazing. SmackDown is so good right now.
Congratulations on
It's
your
so
impressive
good.
victory last
Here's the
week
Dirty
against
Dogs.
The Street Profits.
Thank you very much, Kayla.
Well, tonight, the Mysterios take on Alpha Academy. So, who gets the win?
Rey Mysterio, one of the greatest of all time. Him and myself tore it down fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. But his son, Dominic, there's some big Gucci shoes to fill. He's the weakling. But like Flounder, he's a legacy, so he's in. So I got to go with the Alpha Academy. Bygones be bygones with Otis. But street cred, man. Amateur wrestlers.
All right, well, who's next for the Dirty Dogs?
Matter who's next. Who's next?
Oh, Street Profits. They up and they want that smoke.
But even when we were champions, they had multiple shots at us. So how about
We got next.
you got next?
Brothers, it's take back season. So take your asses to the back of the line, Jack. Don't make me release Big Bob here. He's not as nice as I am.
He's not as nice as I'm. Oh, and there's Bailey.
I got this, guys. Some guys just don't get it, huh? They really hurt you the wrong way. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, thank you. I am right. Because ding dong, hello, Kayla. I am the ultimate role model and the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion in history. But I'm here to talk to you about my opponent at WrestleMania Backlash, the ungrateful rookie, Bianca Belair. You know, when Bianca first came to SmackDown, I saw how scared she was in the corner, so being a sweetheart that I am, grabbed her hand, and I graciously gave her the opportunity to work with me. I took her training wheels off, you know, and then she made history at WrestleMania, and now she's our champion. Do you think I ever got a thank you? No, because she's rude, she's selfish, she's spoiled, and I'm gonna make her regret ever treating me that way. And at WrestleMania Backlash, I'm taking back what's mine. The title and my spot at the top of this division that I built.
She ain't wrong.
Okay? You
She
go
ain't
tell
wrong.
Bianca that, huh? You go. Great, you can tell her that.
Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, babe, I hate to be that guy, but Bailey really has your name in her mouth
Uh-oh.
tonight. Huh? Bailey. You know Bailey?
I'll be right there.
Uh-oh. She'll be right there, she said? My stream's lagging a little bit by the looks of it.
I'll be right here. I'll say it to her face.
Say less, don't talk to me.
Why, Ford was just singing away. Ford just singing away. Who's on the phone? It was Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair. Girl. All right, everybody. If you have not done so, please make sure you leave a like on this video. Also, making sure you are subscribed to the channel. Would love to see your name pop up there on the top left-hand side of the screen. Not sure if you know, but Pat McAfee didn't like his SmackDown commentary debut. Interesting. Do you mean he wasn't happy with his calls and all that? I totally get it. I'm a very critical person of my calls as well, and if I flub anything, if I butcher any lines, if I mess up anything, I find, like I tell myself I could have done a much better job, sort of deal, right? And I bet you Pat McAfee, being the guy that he is, he's probably 10 times, 15 times, 20 times the perfectionist I am when it comes to commentary. So, yeah, I totally understand. If he's upset at how, like, a few lines were delivered or anything like that, it's completely understandable. But he's going to get better with time, right? Going to completely get better with time.
Now I just pick from dozens of ready-to-cook meals and get them delivered right to my cave. You want some dip to go with that?
Con, it's going to suck when Vince takes SmackDown roster and ruins them on Raw, while SmackDown pushes the Raw superstars like Lee to the moon. It's just the thing that I can't comprehend, you know? There's really nothing.
It's a world where you
Oh,
can tackle
shoot, I just broke my
anything with
desk.
the push of a button. A world where you can go easy on your lawn, even
I can't wait to move and get the new desk installed because right now, guys, you'll laugh, but legit, I've got a tripod holding up the desk. This desk right here, it's snapped, and this is how it's holding up, is a freaking tripod. Yeah, so I can't wait to get my new desk installed, put it that way.
You pineapple buble and you peach buble.
Yes, but I'm moving out, everybody. Move out 1 week tomorrow. I'm very excited. Let's cut the weeds, sing our songs, and let me tell you a story riddled in sins. You will know me, you will know him, you will dance with me in the abyss. Here's the thing, guys. I think those glasses add a lot to the character of Black. I know, like, some people are probably going to be crapping all over the glasses, but I think those glasses are a unique addition to his backstage promo attire. Pretty cool. Todd asking if I'm moving closer to Bob. No, my friend, I'm just moving 10 minutes across town, unfortunately. Not anywhere closer to Bob. Okay, so let's roll these 5 bombs. We got Steve Taylor over here. Thank you, buddy. With your 5 bomb. Let's press play.
Damn, 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 damn.
Cool, we're going to read that out here in just a second.
Felt like he was going in a Bray Wyatt direction with his character. An actual dark connection and creativity to the character.
Yeah?
He needed this.
Oh, Bianca's here now. Bianca got here real quick.
Oh, you think I won't repeat myself? I don't know.
Bianca got here real quick. That's like the quickest.
You won't.
How did she get here?
What I was saying was, I just wanted to congratulate you for making history at WrestleMania, and to be honest, it's going to be an honor to be your first challenger. I mean, you really showed the WWE that you are the EST, and I honestly, I keep replaying your match in my mind, and dude, the way you picked up Sasha over your head and you walked up the stairs, I mean, I've wrestled her so many times, I know how hard that is, so I just want to say, it's going to be an honor to wrestle you at WrestleMania Backlash. That's it.
Okay, that definitely wasn't what I was expecting because she definitely didn't say that before.
Oh, Bailey got her. Bailey got her. Oh, Bailey got her. Oh, no.
Typical Bailey.
Oh, Bailey. All right, I got a cool comment right here from Eve, Riot Girls of Wrestling. Says, so Aleister Black used to work for me on other brand of shows. I remember after one show, Aleister is like, we're going ghost hunting to Brian Kendrick and myself. And he's really into that. Legit. That's... Did you go? Like, the question is now, did you go? Because if Aleister Black came to me and said, hey, do you want to go ghost hunting? I'd say, yes. Like, I bet you he's probably got a freaking Ouija, what are those things called? Ouija boards? Or Ouija boards? Something like that. Those things with like the triangle. He's probably got one of those. He's probably all into that. He's probably got like the little readers and everything. I'd be like, let's go. Let's go, Aleister. Oh, wait. That would have been back when he was Tommy End, though, wouldn't it? Or did he go under a different name there, Eve? I couldn't believe actually how good that match between Otis and Rey last week was. You're not messing with an Ouija board? No. Bret Hart says, it amazes me how the same person books 2 shows but produces 2 completely different products that they're exactly opposite to each other. Like, bro, I wonder if Keith Lee was on SmackDown, what he would be. I got a legit question, guys. Do you think Vince McMahon is testing something out? I don't know what, but do you think he's testing out 2 different style of shows? Do you think he is... Like, subconsciously, it might be a thing that he's trying to do with Raw and SmackDown, or this might be a conscious effort. I don't know, but, like, there's very, very, very differences between the 2 shows, isn't there? Like, Raw is completely different from SmackDown. I wonder if he's testing things out. Because right now, SmackDown is leaps and bounds above Raw. Leaps and bounds. Every segment that comes out on SmackDown is semi-interesting. Raw, we're going to get another rematch. Otis is underrated. Dude is dope. Yeah. He's honestly come a long way. I'm hearing rumors also that something is in store for Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle might be acting as a manager of somebody inside of WWE. And I heard that Kurt Angle said publicly that he thinks Chad Gable gave him his best match in his retirement run. Yeah, of course I went. Yeah, that's what I like to see. It was an experience. Paul London was supposed to be with us, but he went missing, which was stressful. No, Paul London went missing. No. Oh, and you're right. He was Tommy End when he worked for me. Cool. USA and Fox are different demos. That's fair there, Todd. That's a great point. It's just it's literally night and day between the two shows. We got this 10 bomb though from Big Baller Sam. How you doing, Big Baller? Thank you for your support. Roll it. We're gonna get you guys pull up here asking you who you think will win. It's gonna be Otis and Gable. Or it's gonna be Mysterio's. Bow down to the king.
What would be your thoughts on Aleister Black leading a cult-like faction?
Oh shoot, sorry there, Steve. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I think I more so nodded along to it than actually addressed it. But yeah, you're right. It is going in a potential direction like the Bray Wyatt character. We'll see a little bit more with Aleister. But yeah, you're right. He had a little bit of that type of feel from Bray Wyatt. I'm intrigued, to say the least. And then we got ourselves Casey Wood over here. Sorry, Casey, I just missed your donation as well. And Casey Wood says, when was Bayley's last match in the ring? When was it? Bayley in ring matches. See if they've got their... So here we go. So Bayley, this is from the Internet Wrestling Database. It looks like the last time Bayley wrestled.
Here's to us all.
It looks like it would have been February 19th, 2001, Friday Night Smackdown. Oh, thank you, Luck. It says Bianca Belair and Reginald and Sasha Banks versus Bayley, Nia Jax, and Shayna Baszler. So Bianca Belair, Reginald, and Sasha Banks defeated Bayley, Nia Jax, and Shayna Baszler in a 6-person tag.
This is genuinely not a temporary fix. There's some serious psychology.
Right?
I've been on Noom for 4 months now. I've lost 27 pounds, and I feel like I got my life back.
I think that's correct. Unless there's anything before then. It looks like February 19th.
That's not happening.
Before that was Bayley defeating Liv Morgan. Before that was Bayley defeating Ruby Riott. And then she was in the Royal Rumble. So yeah, Bayley has not been in many matches. And you know what? After that run at the top, I understand why. If you take a look right here, guys, she has had, in 2021 now, she has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 matches, okay? In 2020, she had, at this point, okay, so as of April 23rd, okay, so if we go back a whole year to April, so she's got 4 matches right now, right? Did I count that correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 matches in 2021 right now, up to this point. In comparison, she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 matches. So she is already, like, as of last year, so she's wrestled 4 matches compared to the 12 that she wrestled by this time last year. And she was on a roll being the women's champion. So much, much, much deserved. Did I say the wrong year?
Oh, so Skip is rewarding you. Well, let's just
Fuck off, I don't care. You guys know what year I'm talking about. You obviously know I'm talking about this year. If I said the wrong year, I said the wrong year. But yeah, Bayley right there. Awesome stuff for Bayley, and now she's getting back into the, I don't care if I botched, guys. Who cares? Okay, you know what I said. But here we go. Did I say 2001? Did I seriously say 2001? I don't care. I'm shitting off the chat. I'm muting the chat, all right? I'm not even looking at it, all right? I took it off my screen. Screw you guys and your con botches. Let's see here. Must read why WWE is positioning Raw as the worst show they have. This can cause ratings to drop lower than they already are. WWE might have to revamp Raw on the WWE Network like they did with NXT. We'll see. Maybe.
Sunday at 8 on A&E.
And we are back on Friday Night Smackdown on Fox.
But I'm ghost hunting with Tommy and Kendrick. Oh, wait. Yeah, stressful. So Paul didn't have a cell phone on him. Was in a country that he doesn't know, and he's gone off wandering at 2 a.m. high as a kite. I needed him on a plane at 8 a.m. Oh my God. I love these wrestling stories. I love these. Oh, dude. Yeah, I have learned so much about just stuff I know that's one of the stupidest statements I probably could have ever said. I've learned so much stuff talking to you, but like that's seriously, you in this live chat, I've learned so much stuff so far. Love chatting with you. Tag has been made. Here comes Otis back inside the ring. And now Otis lining up those fists, and he's just going to go like this. He's just going to go, you know what I mean? Right to his face. That's so funny.
333 pounds that bearded man is right there tossing around Dominic.
Okay, so did I roll Casey Wood's donation? I'm not too sure if I did. Man, Otis with the hip thrust. That's one scary man. Yes, here it is. Casey Wood. So thank you, my man. Appreciate your 5 bomb. He says, when was Bayley's last match in the ring? Oh, right. That's what we ran. Right. But thank you, Casey. Am I excited for the Roddy Piper documentary? Yes, I am. I watched the Stone Cold Steve Austin one last night, and holy, is it well done. A&E did a fantastic job. And the thing that I liked the most about it is it wasn't through the lens of the WWE scope, right? They weren't just telling history based off what they want you to believe history was. They were actually telling you the history of the business. They were getting into it. They weren't leaving really any page unturned, you know? They were going in on it. Big Baller Sam dropping 10 more. Thank you so much, my man. Ooh, and we got a new boss in here.
The King of Kings.
On your knees, dog. hell.
What would be your thoughts on Aleister Black leading a cult-like faction?
My thoughts on Aleister Black leading a cult-like faction, as long as it's done right, okay, as long as it's done right, cool. Cult-like factions can be so instantly off-putting on TV if they're done wrong. If they're corny, if they're cheap, if they just don't work, then it doesn't work. If they've got big plans and they don't plan on just throwing something out there for the sake of throwing something out there, then yeah, sure, why not? Him leading a faction would be really cool. But if they're just going to try to do another dark, I'm a bunch of mean guys who worship Satan, you know, that doesn't work anymore. You got to have more depth. You got to have reason. You got to. We've seen with like the Dark Order, right? The early days of the Dark Order, those cult stuff, they don't work anymore. Okay, it doesn't work anymore. You have to try to give a modern version of the cult, if you will. If you will. There we go. We got ourselves the bets now, my friends. We got Bet Otis or Bet Mysterio's. Bet Mysterio here in the live chat. So Bet Otis 5 or Bet Mysterio 5 here in the live chat. Thank you guys so much for the donations. I appreciate them. Big Baller Sam, I believe, has become the new boss. Yes, he has. We got ourselves a new boss. But now Chad Gable up to the second rope. Gable, who might be partnered with Kurt Angle in the near future here. Todd, my man, says, losing interest in wrestling as a whole. Here's a few bucks to keep you moving forward. Keep it up. Dude, I'm sorry that you're losing interest in wrestling as a whole. Can I tell you something? I truly believe this when I say it. We will be on the verge of a boom in wrestling again here in the future. Whether that's within the next couple years or not, I don't know. But I would say within 5 years, guaranteed, we see ourselves have a new boom in the wrestling world, okay? Oh, Dominic, what? Oh, Dom! Beautiful move. He did it much better to Seth Rollins, but still, beautiful move there from Dominic Mysterio to Chad Gable. Yeah, but I do believe that we will see a boom in wrestling again. I think you will see some new characters that come out and just take the world by storm at some point. I believe in that. I believe we will see that. Oh, here comes Dom up and over. Otis catches him. Oh, no, Dominic, no, slides down the back. Otis sidesteps, sent right into the table. 619 to Gable. Here goes the little Ray to the top rope. Ray, frog splash delivered. 1, 2, it's over. All right, Mysterios versus Dirty Dogs. That was the match that I thought they were going to give us at WrestleMania anyway. So there we go. That one is going to be the direction they go in now. Now that Mysterios have gotten over Gable and Otis. Oh, here comes Cesaro. Yo, Cesaro straight out here. He wants his answer. He wants that answer, man. All right. So I bet you we're going to get a commercial break so I can set up these next donations that we have. And we're closing in on the end of the show. Can you believe it? Here comes Cesaro with Daniel Bryan trailing behind him. I wonder if Bryan wouldn't turn, right? They're not leading up to Daniel Bryan turning on Cesaro, are they? Steve Taylor says, best SmackDown in a couple weeks. This has been phenomenal. Literally been phenomenal. All right, let's get around to our final donations of the day. Thank you so much, my friends, for all your support. Let's roll it. Time for Luck 7. Play one of the best theme songs in the history of WWE that they just dropped the ball on.
For he is limitless.
Woo! I missed that so hard. Oh. Woo! All right. There's that one from Mr. Luck 7. Is that going to be enough to get him towards the Boss Battle Championship? It lowered it down. Oh, God, man. Oh, God, I don't know. I certainly hope it should drop it under there, but it looks like it might be close. Mr. Luck 7 rolling the Glorious Bomb. Is it enough for him to become the new boss, or will Todd steal it? Oh, Big Baller hung on. What? How did Big Baller hang on? How is he hanging on? Dude, you got screwed. Oh, you got screwed. Shoot, man. No new boss. Big baller hanging on for dear life. I don't know how he's hanging on to this one. Now we got Todd over here dropping his 5-bomb. Saying that was 35. I know, I'm going to give you the boss battle champion regardless. Oh, and then Jason's going to swoop in, yeah. I'm going to try to keep an eye on like when people do drop back-to-back like 35 just to make sure that we do update your boss battle championship regardless. But still, it screwed you over, didn't it? Oh, we got Todd dropping that 5, so let's get that 5 in here. Thank you, man.
Losing interest in wrestling as a whole. Here's a few bucks to keep you moving forward. Keep it up.
Thank you so much, Todd. Hopefully someday it will grip you back in. I really hope it will. I'll be here if you ever need a friend to watch wrestling with. All right, so with that, my friends, we got ourselves the new boss in the name of Lux 7. So Lux 7 became the new boss. So Lux 7 is now a 12-time boss battle champion. And then Jason Barker dropping his 20 bomb right after that. Jason Barker, my man, that is absolutely glorious. I can't believe they're really doing the rematch of Dio Madden and Dominic Dijakovic versus McIntyre and Braun. Eve says, I'm going to really have to try to get used to calling you just Eve. I legitimately thought it was EVE. Eve says, I think a number of people are tuning out of wrestling because there's simply too much product on TV that can feel too easy to miss a show or you can watch another one the next day. That is also very fair. It's very, very fair. Woo! We got ourselves Nelly. How you doing, Nelly? Good to see you. 25 bomb. I appreciate that support right there as well. We're going to break out the bubbly for that one. Actually, I don't have any bubbly with me, but still, metaphorical bubbly. Thank you. But yeah, that's a good point there. There is a lot of wrestling on TV. I think people have to be more willing to follow the shows that they like, and if you don't like the show that you're watching, be okay with not watching the show that you don't like, right? There's so much stuff. There's zero reason why we should feel like we have to watch the shows. And I get it. Sometimes we have to, right? But
so you can either come out here and give us your answer, or we can also just, come back there and get an answer.
Ooh, is he going to go get an answer? Cesaro does want an answer. Is Roman coming out? Or are they going to go back and get him?
What?
Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Whether you call him the large canine or the big dog, either or, it's Roman Reigns. God, the worst call in the history of Con Man calls. But anyways, Roman Reigns, here he comes down to the ring. The freaking large canine. Okay. But will Roman do anything here in this main event? Does Bryan turn heel in this main? Bryan is behind Cesaro. I hope that's not the case, but it could be. Imagine if Daniel turns on Cesaro. Imagine this is the catalyst to try to get even more momentum for Cesaro. They could do it, but I don't think they're gonna. I don't know what to expect, but it's weird that Bryan's in the ring with them. They are talking up Bryan as well. Does Edge maybe come back in the main event here in some way? Maybe takes out Bryan. Maybe we get Bryan versus Edge at WrestleMania Backlash. Maybe. #1 contender match between the two of them. Let's see what happens. I don't know what to expect. I legitimately don't. Let me hear your guys' opinions on what you think is going to happen here, guys. Right here in the live chat.
You're going to challenge me. You going to challenge me? Who are you? What you think you've done to be in the ring with me? You don't deserve it.
Oh.
You hadn't earned it.
Whoa.
I'm
What?
the tribal chief around here. The head of the table. My answer's no.
He just said no. It'll always be no.
The Universal Champ issues the challenges around here.
Jeez.
The challenge.
Oh. What?
The challenge goes to you.
He's challenging Brian. What?
I don't like you.
Ho, ho, ho.
Never liked you. I will never like you. But I'm going to give you one more opportunity. You get one more shot at this. Take a good look. Because that's as close as you will ever get. Next week on SmackDown.
Next week.
You get one more title opportunity.
Yes. Yes,
What
yes,
you gotta
yes.
say?
Now, what's that going to do to Cesaro?
What are you thinking? You have to take it.
Cesaro says you have to take it.
You have to. You can do this.
You can do this, says Cesaro. Wow, building up that babyface momentum for Cesaro. I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. This is leading to a bigger match between Cesaro and Reigns down the line. This is just not going to be a one-off. This is going to be an actual build to a mega match. Maybe SummerSlam.
I want you to disappear. I want you to vanish. I don't ever want to see your face on my show again. I don't ever want to see you floating around SmackDown ever again. Do you understand me?
Shoot. If Brian loses, he leaves SmackDown? Is that what he's going after?
I accept.
Brian accepts, everybody. It's on. Next week, if Brian loses, he leaves. Maybe Brian to Raw if he loses? I don't even know. Maybe Brian's done if he loses. Man, this was excellent. What an episode of SmackDown. This might be it for Brian. Wow.
When you consider the stakes, next week on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox, it may be the biggest main event in SmackDown history.
Shit.
Daniel Bryan has an opportunity to win the Universal Championship. But if he loses, he would be banished from SmackDown forever.
Confidence, Roman.
Okay, so they just made that very, very clear. Michael Cole was very obviously fed that line. If Daniel Bryan loses, he is banished from SmackDown. They made it very clear that it was SmackDown only, that he is banished from SmackDown. So, that's where this story ends. Wonderful episode of SmackDown tonight. They killed it. They actually killed this episode. This one was very, very, very solid, start to finish. That 40-minute opening of Cesaro, Bryan, Reigns, Jey Uso, and Rollins. Magic. The show throughout the night, other than the 2.5-minute match, again. Another 2.5-minute match for the women. Didn't deserve that little bit of time. In my honest opinion, if you're going to put people out there for less than 2.5 minutes, it should be an absolute squash match. It should not be an actual athletic competition. What were they doing with the women? Once again, 2.5 minutes. My God, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, the women's tag team champions, have been all over the shows, yet they get the least amount of time, it seems like, every single week. Don't understand why. That should have been better. Other than that, across the show tonight, this was a really good episode of SmackDown. Very, very solid from start to finish. There was like no filler. No filler. Everything on the show meant something today. Whether it was a minor storyline or a major storyline, everything meant something. And that, to me, is an excellent episode of SmackDown. I'm going to once again give it the same rating. I think I gave it 9.25 last week, and I think I'm going to give this one 9.25 again. One more time, I think to get into the 9.5, 9.75, 10 range, even that is, like, I hate giving them 9 out of 10s because, let's face it, you can go back to other SmackDowns and there's probably better SmackDowns. But in terms of me enjoying this, sitting down for one episode, just sitting here for 2 hours, I don't know how much more entertainment I could have got out of it. Could I have had a return? Sure. Could I have had a big debut? Sure. Could a title change happen? Sure. Those are all special things in wrestling. From just a standpoint of this being a TV show to set up the next week, excellent stuff. So I loved it. 9.25 from Conman167, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show as well. But that is going to do it for us. Before we leave, we got ourselves this 25 bomb, so let's roll the 25 bomb from Nelly 1994. Thank you, Nelly.
Bubbly. Bub, 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 bubbly.
Feel like doing something special.
Thank you so much there, Nelly. I truly, truly, truly appreciate that. But before you guys leave, if I could ask one final thing tonight, could you make sure you do leave that like on this video? Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We'll see you later there, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, everybody, if you're looking for some more wrestling to watch here tonight, Wrestle Queendom, I legitimately can't recommend it enough, okay? Can't recommend it enough. It was an excellent, excellent show on YouTube. Free Wrestle Queendom by Eve, Riot Girls of Wrestling. Check it out. Your current NXT United Kingdom champion is actually on the show there. Kaylee Ray. Did I say women's champion? Not sure if I said women's champion, but Kaylee Ray was on the show and she freaking stole the show. Check that out, everybody. Make sure you check it out. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for us. Thank you for watching. We got Luck7 with the 10 bomb. Let's roll it to finish off the show. Luck has become the new boss.
The king of kings.
So, Luck, you're now a 14-time boss battle champion. Thank you, buddy.
On your knees, dog. All hail.
Bow down to the king. All right, that's going to do it, everybody. I will be back. Holy crap, is it the weekend? Yeah, I'll be back on Sunday for Rebellion. But until then, everyone, take care. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your Friday night. This is the final stream for Friday Night SmackDown from this location. So take a good hard look, everybody. If you only watch SmackDown on this channel, this is it. All right? This is it. So we'll be back once again on Sunday with Impact Wrestling's Rebellion. I should say, I think I said Revolution, but I meant to say Rebellion. And that'll be on Sunday. Okay, everybody? So once again, Rebellion this Sunday for Impact Wrestling will be live for then. Take care. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your night. I've been Khan, and that was Friday Night SmackDown.